The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials that aren't there. Instead of the usual business casual button-ups and jeans, it's soft-knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered. For me, it's about comfort. I look good, I feel good, I love it. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit from socks, shirts, and hoodies to underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Mack Weldon's wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. And with Weldon Blue, their totally free loyalty program, you get free shipping for life. Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you. No questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit mackweldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's PEASANTS. That's mackweldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 839. I have a story to share with everyone. I have an interesting story to share with everyone. Before we do that, I want to welcome our Patreon guest of the night, Eduardo Garcia. Welcome, Eduardo.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Going good.
Good to be back.
Thank you. It's great to have you. I have a story that I'm going to tell everyone, and we're going to make that as part of a segment tonight. Before I do that, I would like to take a moment to promote our Patreon, because the story is linked to our Patreon, and we don't do this a lot. So I just want to take a moment to make everyone who isn't aware of it, that it's there and what you can get from it. We work our asses off on it every month, fulfilling all of the pledges and all the things we're supposed to do on it. It helps keep the show going. It helps us keep the lights on, literally. So here's just a little bit of info about it that you guys can see, just in case you don't know about it. There's a $1 perk. The lowest perk is $1. Basically, it gives you a special role in our Discord. There's a link in the description for our Discord. And it allows you to chat in the little chat that you see at the bottom of the screen here. Those people, their little special chat. We pay attention to that chat more, mainly because it's full of our patrons. I guess it's kind of an aristocracy.
Yeah, it's the premium chat.
The premium chat. The next level, $5 a month. And by the way, both the $1 and all the other perks, you can get a 9% discount if you buy a year of these up front. So it's like $10 to get 12 months on the $1 perk. It's something to check out. It's like 50 something for the people who do the $5 one. The $5 one is our 2 private shows. We do 2 private shows every month. One of them is almost always Actual Mania, but another one we usually kind of switch things up. And we're working on the concept of the first private show that'll be coming up in a week from now. So there's a $5 tier, $10 tier. This is kind of, it's our tier that gives you all of our video content that we produce. So we do the 2 private shows. So you get the $1 perk, the $5 perk with the 2 private shows, and then you also get our movie review and the post show, which we do, about once or twice a week. Sometimes we might skip a couple and do a free one on Twitch just to keep the Twitch stuff going. But yeah, it's basically you get a bonus show multiple times per month. And then we have a few more levels. Now, these are just kind of like vanity levels. So the $15 one is you get all the perks below it, but then we also put your name in the credits at the end of every episode for a month. And by the way, if you want to qualify for that, you'll want to get that $15 or more pledge in before Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, because I'm going to make the ending credits, and they're going to remain that way for the next month. So just make sure you get your pledge in for that if you qualify. $25 perks. Right now, We've got something planned for this later. Right now, there's the Lens feed on Patreon, which is kind of like a Snapchat on Patreon that I post on from time to time. There's also a special Discord role. You can get into certain places no one else can get to. And this is where we were putting out like our actual Maniacs and Drunken Peasants. But at this point, that's kind of on hold for a minute while we get some new artwork. And I'm still mailing out the actual Maniacs that'll be coming out this weekend. The ones that are on back order. $50 a month. Basically, you get everything else. If you have like a product or a website or a book or whatever, a YouTube channel that you want us to promote, not only will we put you in the opening credits of every episode, but we'll shill whatever you want us to shill for you. And you get all the stuff below that. And I mean, things are negotiable when you're at this level. Let's just say that. Billy might prostitute himself to you. I don't know. I didn't just make that promise for him.
I do have a special one for the $100 per month.
Oh, okay. Yeah. $100.
Oh my God.
And there's only 7 slots of this, but we have a lot of openings now. Times are tough. There's a few people that, they used to do this every month, but they can't kind of splurge on it anymore. This is what Eduardo's using right now. That's why he's going to be on this entire episode with us. If you want to just do it once, just to be on the DP channel in an episode once for a whole episode, pledge $100 for 1 month. You'll get all the pledges beneath it, plus you'll be on an episode with us.
And the $100 tier, if you get an entire year's worth up front, so we know you can't back out, you'll get $100 tiers, and I'll spend the entire year when you're on the show picking on you and trying to make you cry. $100 tiers level.
I thought you were gonna cry for 100 days. Or something.
No way, dude.
Oh,
just once we got their money for a year, dude,
like someone will be like,
year,
Billy, Chipotle went out of business, and he'd be like, oh.
That's a lie. They're doing very well. But if somebody wanted to be on the $100 tiers level,
please
just
like
buy it
this
up
stream
for 1 year.
Billy, please zap yourself.
Billy,
okay, please like the stream, and we are gonna do the conclusion of our game, but we'll get into that after the first segment. Yeah. So I want to take the opportunity to play the intro to Troll or Not a Troll, and then we're going to get into this and take a look at what's going on here. So I decided to make this part of Troll or Not a Troll because I want to believe that this person was trolling, and trolls don't normally pay you. They don't normally buy Patreon. They don't normally buy Patreon for months and months. They don't normally buy things that would necessitate you getting their home address. By the way, I'm not going to give this person's real name away or anything that'll identify who they are. I don't want to shame them. I just want to tell this story for my own sanity. I need to vent this, and I need a bunch of you to be like, yeah, that is fucking insane what just happened to you. Like, I need it. I need it. All right? So here we go. There will be a poll. It's not up yet, but it'll be on Patreon. It'll be available for everyone, whether you're a patron or not. I'll put the link up once it's up. It'll be up in like 10 minutes. And we'll get the vote in. We'll let the people vote for maybe like, I don't know, a half hour. And we'll come back to it. And then we'll decide, troll or not a troll. Okay?
For interest of anonymity, we'll just refer to this person as Leghead.
Leghead. I like it. I like it. All right. So for those of you who are not Patreon creators, you may not know that whenever someone cancels their patronage, you get an exit survey. It's anonymous, and it usually gives the reason why someone canceled their patronage. And usually it's reasonable, perfectly reasonable. Like, I can't afford it anymore, or I don't watch anymore, or I don't like the show anymore. Like, these are all reasonable things. Like, would I like people to give me feedback and help me try to like keep them liking the show? Sure. But it's not unreasonable to not want to buy something if you don't like it anymore. That's fine. And the pledge that they canceled was only $5. It's only $5, and I'm not even mad about that. I'm mad about how they did this. So this is the exit survey that I got. So this is their reason for leaving. Ben, and this happened yesterday. They canceled their pledge yesterday and left this. Ben is a lazy fuck who doesn't provide his movie reviews, yet he has time to strawman people on YouTube. Not worth my money. So I look at this, and the first thing I'm like is, we did do the movie review. Maybe they're mad that it was late. I get being mad that it was late, but maybe I'm trying to think that this person is reasonable at this point. And I'm like, oh, maybe they're just mad. They think it was postponed, but we did it on the last episode. Who knows? I don't know who they're talking about straw manning. I don't know that either. On YouTube, I'm like, well, yeah, that's what I do. I'm on YouTube. There wouldn't be movie reviews without me being on YouTube. So, okay, whatever. People do what they want to do with their money. Any thoughts so far?
I kind of agree that you should stop straw manning people on YouTube and do more movie reviews. More.
He doesn't say more. What they're insinuating here is that I spend so much time on YouTube doing the show that we do, but they position it as if it's just me fucking around and not like actually.
Is this a straw man show? Is that what this is?
What?
Are we doing a straw man show?
I don't know. Maybe.
This is confusing.
So I look up who canceled, and there was only one person that canceled yesterday. So I'm like, oh, well, it's that person. So I send them a very reasonable message. Hey there, I noticed you recently canceled your pledge, and there was an exit survey that coincided with your cancellation that was very concerning to me. So I'm reaching out to you to verify if that was you and what exactly you meant by it, because it doesn't make any sense to me. That's what I said.
Oh, well, now things are going to get cleared up. I'm glad you sent this, because I was confused.
I mean, I would say this is reasonable, especially in response to someone who said, I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Did he say piece of shit?
Oh, no, lazy fuck.
Yeah.
That's what it was, a lazy fuck. A lazy fuck for not doing something that I had just done 2 days prior.
It was pretty recent, so in recent memory. But that person was a $5 level patron, Ben. You can't even access the movie at $5 level.
We'll get to that. It's funny you mentioned that. So here's their response. So I'm thinking like, oh, they're gonna be like, they're gonna tell me what went wrong. And, it's probably just some kind of confusion. Here's their response. I meant that you have yet to provide your movie review, which I pay for, yet you have time to argue with people on YouTube. So I'm done supporting you. Maybe if you stick to a schedule in the future, I'll consider supporting you again. And then this part. Oh, yeah, and tell TJ needs to refund the people back for the DMCA funds. Fuck. Now, I want to point this out again. Most people would say, this is a troll. This person has given me money, like not like a ton, but a good amount, and they bought some of the actual maniacs, which I knew I had recognized this person's name because I had helped them because they were all confused about their pledge with the actual maniacs too, and I'd helped them, and like things were kind of weird, and I wasn't sure if like maybe they messed up and didn't pledge all of it, but I gave them all the actual maniacs they thought they qualified for without. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm here you go. So trolls, you don't normally have a troll's like shipping address and real name and stuff too.
What do you think? What do you think?
So this is why I'm like, this can't be a troll. Like this person just has to not be smart. Anyway, what were you saying?
What do you think the appropriate Patreon level is for us to tell YouTubers we know like things from the patrons? Like this at the end thing. Oh, and tell TJ, la da da. At the end here, what's the proper Patreon level? Because $5 is not. That's way too cheap.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for me to go tell a YouTuber I know something, that's at least like a $250 level.
I think that anyone that would think to type this has to be mentally deficient.
Like if someone was like, "Hey, tell Onision he is a groomer," I'd be like, "That's a $250 Patreon level minimum." Probably 500.
So here's my response to this. I am noticeably more annoyed this time, but still trying to be professional. So I said the movie review was done on Tuesday, and why did I say Tuesday when it was actually on Thursday? Because I spend too much time on YouTube strawmanning people, and I couldn't even get the right day down. No, so I think there's some confusion going on. That's a nice way of saying you're fucking wrong, basically, is what I'm saying. We meant to do it last week, but there were some tech issues that caused us to do it Thursday. And we will do another before the end of this month. I just looked at the post and it's still up. I checked. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe the post got deleted or something, or maybe the video didn't post. So I go back, I look, I'm like, no. So I just looked at the post and it's still up. So I'm not sure what the issue is. It says your most recent pledge was $5 and the movie review is for the $10 level. So that might be part of the issue. And then I kind of like responded to some of his snarky comments. I'm like, time to argue on YouTube? You mean the show that we do 3 days a week? That's not my free time. That's obligatory time that we do with the expectation of meeting I said out, but I meant our goal every week. So I'm not sure why you think that would keep us from doing the movie review that we actually did, that you claim we didn't do. And then I responded, tell TJ. This is very, very strange. I hope you're doing okay, because this is some pretty out there stuff. It seems more like insults than actual problems that can be solved. Let me know if you had pledged $10 but was stuck on the $5 tier for some reason. I know we had an issue with your pledge when the figures were sent out. Take care. And then I went and looked at their transactions and saw they were on $5. So I said, I just looked at your past few transactions and it looks like you've been on the $5 tier for the past several months. So that would explain the confusion and why you can't see the post of the review. So me being like, okay, that explains it. They're going to come back and be like, they're either going to be like, oh, okay, I'll move it up to $10 so I can see the review. Or they'll be like, oh, man, I thought it was $5 and I don't think I should have to spend $10 on it, so no thanks. That's what I thought they would say, like one of those two things. That's
not what they said.
Huh?
You're telling me they said something different?
Oh.
My guy, this is sad. Over $5 you split between you, Billy, and Patreon. I'm done supporting you. If you continue to contact me over this, I'll be reporting you to Patreon. Thank God this conversation's over.
It's almost over. But, so, he tells me that $5 is nothing, but then is mad. He's like, oh, it's only $5, and you split it with people anyway. He doesn't know how it's split, but you split it with other people anyway. It's nothing. You're willing to lose me as a patron over... It's like, why do you deserve a 50% discount on something everyone pays $10 for? And if it's not a lot of money, why can't you cough up the extra $5 like everyone else does to see it? How is this my problem? First, I was too lazy for not doing it. Now I'm a piece of shit because I charged too much for it and I'm not just like giving it to you anyway after you called me a lazy fuck. Like, Huh? You know what? I hope there's like some kind of psychologist watching right now. I really hope there's someone that's like certified as a psychologist, because after you're done evaluating Billy, you can tell me what's wrong with this person.
Yes. Then you can evaluate Ben.
Oh no, there's no.
But it'll be $5 off of the price for Ben.
Okay, so here's my response. I said, huh? Are you trying to haggle over the price of the movie review that's been the same for over 5 years? You seem to have some issues beyond my help. You complained about something that wasn't true and called me lazy for not doing a thing that I actually did. You could just say that you were mistaken, or even that $10 is too much for you. but you keep this same attitude as if I did something wrong, when all I did was reach out to you and help to clear up any confusion, as I've done in the past for you before. Very strange, but I hope you get better or whatever. And then they replied with this. Yes, too much for me. That's it. I mean, that was literally the problem that they raised. The last one. It's almost like you can't read. I'm reporting you now.
Oh, no.
And did they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, any report they're going to file, like they were my patron, and I responded to them and answered questions about their patronage. Patreon isn't going to sanction me for that, you know. I wasn't harassing anyone. And then I just responded with this.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done anything to be reported. I just reached out to you. You can't be like, oh, you proved I'm a stupid fuck, so now if you say anything else to me, I'm going to report you. What a piece of shit. Now, so they've been a patron for months. Actually, I looked back, like off and on for months. Like the first time they signed up was 2015 when we first started this Patreon, and they've been in off and on for months. How is this a troll? Like, what is this? I think this person is stupid. Like, I want you to vote with what you think is right, but I've encountered, like, I used to think everyone is a troll, but over the years, meeting people like G-Man and Trumpster Bob and people like that, there are just some people where, like, their first assumption is reality to them, and it takes a lot to convince them that they're wrong, even in the face of mounting evidence that they are completely incorrect. And to them, that's a loss. Instead of being like, oh, shit, okay, now I understand. Some people can't do that. They have to, like, it's like, it's a loss to, like, realize you were incorrect about something.
I'm pretty sure this guy is my roommate, Seth. He's been watching the show for a long time, way before he ever met me. I think he moved into the house because he was a fan of Drunken Peasants. This could be Seth. I don't want to say it publicly, but Seth is this stupid, and this could be Seth. I love Seth, but he said a lot of the same things this guy has said in private. Sounds like Seth to me.
Cool. I'm going to post the poll in the description below, and you guys can vote. We're going to leave it up for a little while. I'll let you know before it closes. I'm posting it in just a moment here.
Camelot 331. Mm-hmm. Cody is in the chat right now, and it's talking about when a fan threatened him with a pistol.
Oh, my God.
If that was a Patreon level perk, it's way more than $5-10. You want to threaten me with a pistol, we're talking $1,000 a month. And if you use the pistol, then, like, I'm reporting you. You can only threaten me with it. That's fair.
I'm going to refresh myself. I'm frozen. All right. Oh, you know what? Then Zach Knight sent me the worst exit survey Gail ever got. And that's what this is.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair. That's a $25 perk. Let it ride until the bank shuts off your account. Like, making an exit survey and canceling when you know that you're not going to need the money anyways is kind of rude. That's just kind of disrespectful.
Yeah. So my hope is that we have plenty of intelligent people out there to replace this moron on our Patreon. While you're there voting, if you find it in your heart to help us out here and sign up for any one of the perks, we would really appreciate it. It's not a requirement, but it does help out a lot.
I think in protest, all of you $5 patrons should bump it up to $10 patron just to stick it to Leghead.
Review?
Yeah, just stick it to Leghead. That's That's horrible. AKA Seth, my roommate.
So what do you think? Do you think troll? Seriously? Like,
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
I think it's just
No.
I think it's just a regular fan of Drunken Peasants podcast.
That's an insult, Billy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did this. The only thing close to this is that several months ago, I had a guy that like accused me of trying to like sell the episode where we watched the debates when it was on YouTube, and you could go back and see. It was posted on YouTube, and I even pulled up like old posts that showed where it was. And in the face of all that, he still wouldn't admit it. He's like, nope, I know what I saw. It's like, no, dude, what you saw, like anybody, me, anyone, you can think you saw something and it wasn't that way. You can see things wrong. You can hear things wrong. Like human perception is not perfect.
It happens.
Yeah.
Like the whole song from Shaggy, It Wasn't Me. That's all about perception and perception being wrong.
Yeah.
Like they thought they saw him fucking on the counter, but it wasn't him. They thought they saw him banging in the shower, but it wasn't him.
Isn't he Mr. Loba Loba?
Mr. Loba Loba. Boom. It happens.
Okay.
It happens. This gentleman obviously saw me fucking on the counter, and I'm like, it wasn't me. They want their
Thank you,
picture
Mr.
canceled.
Captain Snacks.
Oh, nice.
The
Captain
first. I hope that starts things.
Intelligent.
And we're gonna continue our game to do the two sets of autographed foldable characters, and we have a special piece of DP lore that later on in the night we're gonna make part of the game, but you're gonna want to hold on for that one.
Once somebody wins the last two available slots for this week's card game, $7.77 Streamlabs. Streamlabs only, no super chat. $7.77 Streamlabs, and put a number between 1 and 54 if you hit a card you've already picked, like DJ Fix Soul has this 6 of spades, or if you hit a 7, or if you hit a joker, you win the prize. The prize is the in-action 3D figure cutout autograph slides by
Excuse me
Benjamin
while I
and
whip
I.
this out.
We recommend you use them as cool wall art because we usually sign them.
Oh, yeah.
We usually sign them on like the white area, but you can cut them out too.
So you get those two things, and we're gonna sign them, and then we're also going to include a sticker that Asterio sent us. It's like a pop figure parody of him as like Count Chocula or something like that.
But once the last two are gone, we're going to open up the floor to a whole different scenario. And I think people are going to be very interested in that.
It's a part of it's an item from old DP lore, and all of the cards that are marked are going to count towards it, but the rate for an entry is going to go up once we announce what this is. But we'll get into that eventually here. We're going to do a little bit of news first, and then we'll do a little bit of the game here.
Game.
Here goes.
Keep calm, sir.
Get in your votes for troll or not a troll.
Discriminating against wolves? Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
All right, here it is. So, here's some info on the COVID relief bill, which it looks like they're just going to cram through.
Yeah,
whether
we
the
got-
Republicans like it or not, which I like.
We got 5150 vote.
Yeah, Kamala with the tiebreaker.
Kamala coming through with that 5150.
President Joe Biden and his Democratic allies in Congress pushed ahead Friday with his $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package in a move that could get assistance to Americans without the help of Republicans. But in an interview...
I hope all of the people who voted in those Republicans, when they get that check, know that they weren't going to have that.
Or maybe we just don't give it to people who voted Republican.
Part of me wants to be like, yeah, but I don't believe in
We'll
that.
just take the money we would have given to them and we'll put it in a fund where when the Republicans vote something in, they can use that money.
Did you see Kroger is giving a $100 bonus if you get the COVID vaccine if you work there?
Good, because weren't they saying you didn't have to get masks?
I don't know.
I heard they were like
you
not
heard that,
pro-mask.
but every like KFC, which is owned by Kroger, I've been to requires masks. So
KFC or QFC
or QFC. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it was for the workers in some areas. The actual Kroger stores weren't pushing it.
They're all Kroger stores, though. They're all equally owned. They just have different names. Like Kroger would buy out the local store and let them keep the name because like branding is important in like certain areas. So I don't know. You heard it, but I don't know. I know that I would say this is evidence that to the contrary, though. I would say I always said that if you have people not willing to get vaccinated, they should lose their job, especially if they work with the public. Like if they have people coming in and out of their store. But I guess if you want to incentivize it with positive reinforcement, I'm good with that too. I don't think it should be optional, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
On CBS's Face the Nation to be aired Sunday ahead of the Super Bowl, Biden concedes he's not going to get the $15 minimum wage he wants this time.
I'm prepared as President of the United States on a separate negotiation on minimum wage to work my way up from what it is now, which is pain. Look, no one should work 40 hours a week and live below the poverty wage. And if you're making less than $15 an hour, you're living below the poverty wage.
But that may not be in your American Rescue Plan.
No, I put it in, but I don't think it's going to survive.
The federal minimum wage has been stuck at $7.25 an hour.
$7.25 an hour is a joke. Like it's not even worth the time it takes to go work for that. Like it's
you
could make more than that driving for Uber Eats.
For more than a decade, the Democratic-led House of Representatives passed a budget outline on Friday that will allow them to muscle through his massive aid package in the coming weeks.
And the concurrent resolution as amended is adopted.
I never thought I'd be so happy about a massive AIDS package.
The wee hours of the morning, neither included Biden's minimum wage
Patron
increase.
Pledge.
By using this budget resolution process, Democrats could actually pass Biden's plan by a simple majority vote in the Senate instead of the 60
Whoa, Haggard Hair hooking us up. Thank you. You signed up for a year of, I don't know which perk, I'm bad at math, but you did a whole year of something. I really appreciate that.
Votes required for most legislation.
Probably the $25
The Senate,
yeah, I think so. I'm just bad at math. That looks right, though.
Is split 50-50 between Democrats and Republicans.
I think you are better at math than me.
I am. I'm a genius.
With Vice President Kamala Harris holding the tie-breaking vote. Democrats have a slim majority in the House. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi hopes to wrap up negotiations and get the relief
And by the way, if you get a year and then later on you decide you want to up it for like let's say on a higher perk we're giving away like merch or something, you can go up for 1 month and it'll charge you the difference so that you can go back when you're ready. That's how that works.
Legislation through Congress before March 15th. That's when a round of special unemployment benefits are due to expire.
Yeah, so, this needs to go for at least the next year. I mean, like, if the numbers keep dropping like they are now, this is still going to take at least another year. There needs to be relief for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucked up that it's taken this long, honestly.
It's fucked up that so much can be done now that Biden's president compared to how long we suffered under Trump without any movement.
He just refused to acknowledge how bad it was because in part it made him look bad. So he ignored it and downplayed it and people suffered. I mean, I think that alone makes him one of the worst presidents ever. Just that. If we ignored everything else about him that people don't like, I think that part of his presidency alone makes him one of the worst presidents ever, if not the worst ever. So,
yeah, he's up there for sure.
A short but significant trip back to Delaware. The flight home Friday night marks his first trip on Air Force One as president.
The same plane we had as vice president, only it's much nicer.
Before leaving Washington, President Biden sat for the traditional Super Bowl weekend interview, where he told CBS News Donald Trump's, quote, erratic behavior should bar him from intelligence briefings available to former presidents.
I just think that there is no need for him to have that intelligence briefing. What value is giving him an intelligence briefing? What impact does he have at all, other than the fact he might slip and say something?
On the crises now on his desk.
So Biden's like, I know most presidents get security briefings, but I don't even. Oh my God! Thank you, Nicole Bolas Planeswalker. Thank you so much.
It's a reference to Magic the Gathering
Is
cards. Nicole Bolas is the God Planeswalker, the God Dragon.
Okay. So Biden doesn't want Trump to even have like security briefings.
Yeah.
He might slip up and talk some smack on what platform is he still on?
But do we have any reason to believe that Trump would slip up and talk about something he's not supposed to?
Yes.
Then maybe
we have
this is
his
correct.
entire existence in the public eye.
Friday's disappointing jobs report found just 49,000 jobs were added in January. The president pulled back on a big goal to increase the federal minimum wage to $15, saying that will likely have to wait for future legislation, not the current COVID relief package.
I put it in, but I don't think it's going to survive.
Senate Republicans who argue the president's COVID rescue plan is just too expensive are frustrated.
We're being asked to spend another $1.9.
How about the $7.25 minimum wage is literally like everybody gets 40 hours a week, $7.25 an hour. If they're not making $15 an hour, they get that tacked down on top, paid for by the government. That's a good minimum wage, right?
I can't believe we're in 2020, 2021, this far. And they're only pay the federal minimum wage is only like $2 more an hour than it was when I was working as like a teenager in the 90s. It was like $5.15 an hour when I was working in like fast food as a teenager in the 90s.
Wasn't 2009 the last time they raised it?
I don't know, but maybe. I mean, I believe that because it's so far behind. Inflation keeps going up and up and up. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And now there's unemployment like crazy. The cost of living is crazy.
If the minimum wage would have raised with like how much the buying power of a dollar has raised, I think there's something like $21.50 would be the equivalent of the minimum wage as it was in the 60s.
$1 trillion to deal with the coronavirus pandemic, and yet we have no idea how much of the $900 billion that we just enacted 5.5 weeks ago has gone out the door.
The president is holding firm on direct relief checks.
I'm not cutting the size of the checks.
Good.
They're going to be $1,400, period.
But Mr.
Good. You know what? When you're in control, no bipartisanship. I say no bipartisanship until the Republicans get back either the House or the Senate. Until that happens with this majority, presidency, House, Senate, do it. Go 100% and do whatever the fuck you want. Yep. Follow your agenda to the T. You don't have to they're not going to do it for you when they get back into power, and they will eventually. It will eventually happen. Get as far as you can to where you want to be. Overcompensate for it.
Trump had a good year to deal with coronavirus.
Somebody in the chat said somebody in the chat said he already cut the checks from $2K to $1,400. No, we already got $600 of it.
Yeah, they're taking that last $600 and counting it towards the $2,000 because they were trying to get $2,000 then.
Yeah.
So this $1,400 is leveling off to the $2,000 that we were supposed to get originally at the turn of the year.
But this should be like monthly or at least quarterly.
Yeah, this is talking about a one-time right now, so we'll see where that goes from here. We have to see what happens with the spending. We have to see if everybody goes and puts it into Dogecoin and becomes millionaires. Then we won't need the government stimulus.
Biden says he is open to negotiations on setting income requirements.
It's somewhere between an individual making up to 75 and phasing out and a couple making up to 150 and phasing out. But again, I'm wide open.
So they're talking about like a maximum income, but $75,000 is pretty low.
That's saying the maximum they'll give the checks out, the stimulus checks
Right.
out to in the future.
Right,
So if you're
right.
making $75,000 a year, you will not.
Right,
get
that's
the
what I'm saying.
stimulus.
That I
sprinkling of some donut line.
Thank you so much. I think that's too low.
Cheers.
I think that's too low because in some areas, $75,000 is like middle class.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Yep.
depending on where you're living. So maybe it should be adjusted for like the cost of living where you live. People can't just easily control where they live. They can't just even if it's expensive where they live, it probably wasn't expensive where they lived when they were born there. It's probably gotten more and more and more expensive over the years. And they're not just I hate it when people are like, "Oh, it's too expensive where you live. Just move." It's like, "Well, fuck you." You know, like only rich people can live in this place now. That's what they want to do. Fuck that.
Ben does not like the degentrification of white America. It's not fair.
Kelly, the other story you're tracking there on Friday, Georgia Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has promoted false QAnon conspiracy theories, spoke out after being stripped of her committee assignments in the House. What's she saying?
Well, this first-term Republican is defiant, and she is lashing out at Democrats and a group of Republicans.
Shoot her out of a fucking cannon into the ocean.
In Minecraft.
Impeach her.
Who voted
Impeach her?
against her to say that
Laugh
she
at her.
should be
Mock her.
removed from her
not
committee
taking her
assignments
seriously.
as a disciplinary action.
Can we strap her to the next SpaceX rocket launch?
Her comments that have been incendiary and false, and her support for untrue conspiracies.
I'm fine with being kicked off of my committees because it'd be a waste of my time. You know who I am. I'm a very hard worker.
Is
I'm
that
proud of
true?
it. So now I have a
Really?
lot of free time on my hands.
Yeah.
Which means I can.
Yeah. This is her being like, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm actually glad this happened. I'm glad this happened because now I got more free time.
Take up pottery, make some clay pigeons, get all your fucking guns you love, and go out there and shoot some of your fucking clay pigeons out of the sky and leave politics alone because you're batshit insane and immeasurably stupid.
Yes.
How you got to where you got is indication of a fucking sick system of people who want to believe fairy tales because their entire life they've been told to believe fairy tales and that God would be good and treat them right, and now they're sitting in a puddle of fuck because they're corporate fucking fallout garbage human beings that couldn't keep up with the fucking corporate profits, and they believe that God would take care of them, and they're fucked. And you're there taking advantage of them with your fucking fairy tale. GG, good game, QAnon, LGBT QAnon's the future. If you want to believe in something, believe that dick tastes good and go find one and chomp
Talk
down.
to a whole lot more people.
So you get the sense that Taylor Greene is certainly not looking at committee assignments as a way to get legislation for her constituents passed. Kristen, Peter?
Oh, my God.
All right, Kelly O'Donnell, of course, her support of former President Trump certainly helped in that. Thank you.
All right. Oh, here's a little bit more from her.
The other story you're tracking there on Friday, Georgia Republican Congressman who
wrote her to say that she should her.
Actually, no. This is mostly what we just saw. Here's Lou Dobbs tonight canceled. Lou Dobbs, the news story that he's reported for like the last 2 decades is just about immigration and like how we should be afraid of people from Mexico sneaking into the country. He's been his show was canceled from Fox News.
And a big shakeup in the Fox Business lineup with Fox News canceling Lou Dobbs tonight, benching the business network's top-rated host. It comes just a day after Dobbs and Fox News were named in a $2.7 billion defamation lawsuit over false claims about the integrity of the 2020 election. Fox News says that its move on Dobbs was in the works before the suit was filed. The cancellation does bring to an end the decade-long run at the network for Lou Dobbs.
Which is crazy because his show started on CNN. And I remember seeing his show on CNN. and being like, man, this guy's pretty right-wing for CNN. Because he seemed very xenophobic.
He was a staunch supporter of former President Trump.
And his spouse is Hispanic, which is kind of ironic.
Nice.
Yeah.
And many of Trump's more controversial views.
They took our jobs. She took Lou Dobbs. There could have been a nice white American woman who married Lou Dobbs, but he allowed her into this country to marry him.
She took it.
Disrespectful, Lou Dobbs.
Here's a pack of here's a pack that's pressuring GOP senators to convict Trump in the impeachment.
Congress is gearing up for next week's impeachment trial against former President Trump. Mr. Trump is accused of inciting the attack on the Capitol last month. It's unclear if any GOP members will vote to convict him in the Senate. Still, the future of the Republican Party could hang in the balance. The trial is serving as a gauge for how far the GOP will
Barron
go to
Trump.
9 foot tall Barron Trump.
Yeah.
Because Trump's 6'4". Like, people look at Trump and they don't see a 6'4" man because he's so frumpy. But Barron next to him is like 19 feet tall, dressed like he's the goddamn playing for the Monstars in Space Jam 2. He is a young monster. It's amazing.
Support the former president. With me now for more is Bill Kristol.
Bill Kristol, who, like, back during the Iraq War when George Bush was president, was on pretty much the complete opposite side that he is now. Like, he was a neocon, conservative, ultra-capitalist, right-wing Jewish man. And he supported Biden in this last election and Hillary in the election before it because he kind of saw what a threat Trump was to, like, establishment Republicans.
This is the guy who was in The Princess Diaries?
You mean The Princess Bride,
Princess
right?
Bride, yeah, that one.
No, it's not.
Bill is the chairman of the Republican Accountability Project. Bill, great to have you here on air. I want to start with what should be a basic question, but
When Harry
perhaps
met
isn't.
Sally.
What does the Republican Party stand for now?
I mean, right now, I think, unfortunately, Marjorie Taylor Greene's probably right. It stands for supporting Donald Trump. It stands for a lower stimulus package. I guess we just saw that, the clip she showed of that. I'm not sure what the theory of that is, and I'm not sure where the economics would fall on that. But apart from that, what does it stand for, really? It's a very fair question. And I do think, unfortunately, Representative Taylor Greene was probably right that the main organizing principle was defending Trump for 4 years. And even though he's out of office, think about that. It's kind of weird, right? He's out of office, but they're still defending Trump.
Yeah, I think they cashed in all of their integrity on Trump. So now they need him to be perceived in a better light for them. If once Trump is done politically, they're done politically.
If they sell out Trump, they might become implicit down the line to enforcing his regime values the majority of the time.
Does your party need to purge itself from conspiracy theories like QAnon and widespread voter fraud, which we know simply isn't true? And how do you do that?
I mean, I don't know if it can, honestly. It's so deeply embedded, the conspiracy theorizing, the unwillingness to tell the truth, the unwillingness of elected officials to tell the truth to the voters. I mean, there are lots of things we could talk about. Why do people come to believe this? Why are conspiracy theories so prevalent? Social media, all these things, they're all legitimate questions, our culture. But at the end of the day,
I mean, when Obama was president, a lot of you guys, you weren't saying the weird conspiracy theories that he was born in Africa, but you weren't saying that they were wrong either. You kind of let the wackos like Donald Trump say that kind of stuff to make Obama look bad because you knew that there were people on the right that were wackos that believed it, so you were afraid to challenge it, and then eventually you allowed him to go unchallenged for so long he took over your party for 4 years and longer. So it's kind of your fault.
if elected officials of the same party are unwilling to tell the truth to their constituents, to their voters, even if it's sometimes a difficult truth, a painful truth, a truth they don't want to hear, very hard to make progress. That's what serious political leaders do. They don't do it every day. Sometimes they just give in. If your voters believe something sort of innocuous, a little foolish, maybe you go along with them. But something so fundamental as this, something that led to an assault on the United States Capitol, something that led to a president inciting that assault and then defending it, basically doing nothing about it, and then praising the people who did it afterwards that same day. If you're unwilling to tell the truth about that,
I didn't praise them. I just said I love them. They're very special.
You're very special.
You're
I
very
love you very
beautiful.
much. Go home.
Yep.
Go home.
I think you're a political party that is in a lot of trouble or deserves to be in a lot of trouble.
So
that's what I tell to, like, you know, if I have a girlfriend that is batshit insane, I'm like, you're very special. I love you very much. Go home.
We got to have peace.
I'm
Go
not
home.
hearing a lot of optimism from you, and you have been a critic of President Trump since when he first announced that he was running for office. You are also
he saw the writing on the wall, and he's like, oh, shit, this could be bad.
somebody who served the Republican Party faithfully for years, serving in President Reagan and President Bush's administration. Does the Republican Party need, in your opinion, to reconcile what you're calling a fundamental disconnect from the neoconservative mentality that you represent and some others represent, and the Trump party that as you say, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is espousing? Can you continue to be one party?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. And I think because of that, I mean, we've already had Trump, while he was still president, challenge Republican elected officials, governors, congressmen, senators in other states that said things he didn't like. He threatened to primary them already. So I think we're going to see that in 2 years. We're going to see people who were loyal to Trump, that were Republicans, try to primary Republicans that didn't like Trump. And it's going to split the vote, and it's going to cause a lot more Democrats to hold office. In a congressional district that would normally slightly lean Republican, you're going to have the Trump loyal Republican and the establishment Republican running against each other, and then you're going to have the Democrat cleaning up, basically.
And the greatest part of this illusion is that the Democrats are more far right than they've ever been. So really, we just have old Republicans in power again. GG.
Oh, I mean, I don't feel. I didn't support Donald Trump, and I'm not going to support members of Congress who continue to support Trump or Trumpism. And the beginning of the break would be telling the truth about the election, telling the truth about Donald Trump's incitement to violence and his justification of violence on behalf of a deep lie, a big lie about the election. That's why I think this trial is so important. That's why I hope more than a handful of Republican senators vote to convict. That would be a moment where maybe
I've never seen a good photo of him.
The beginning of
that was recent. I mean, there's pictures of him I've seen where he's like in his 20s and 30s. He looks all right, but
He looked pretty cool
But so far, we haven't seen
standing
it.
next to Jeffrey Epstein at that party.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yep, he did look pretty
We
good.
had a very good case study, unfortunately, from November 3rd on. Some people, I was somewhat pessimistic about the party. I was shocked that it went along with everything for 4 years.
Barron's real father, Justin Trudeau, thinks he looks snazzy in that outfit.
But people told me, well, he was president. They didn't want to support Biden. The alternative was worse. They get good policies, good judges right at the end, Amy Coney Barrett. But now, once he's a lame duck, once he's out of office, I mean, they're going to come back to their senses. They're going to move on from that. Some of them want to. Very few of them are willing to confront what happened, though, which I think is the precondition for moving on. And an amazing number don't want to move on at all, the Marjorie Taylor Greene caucus. So, look, they didn't do so badly under Trump from their point of view. They
The
picked up House
Marjorie
seats. They
Taylor
have 50
Greene
senators.
caucus. That sounds delicious.
They have a majority of the nation's governors. They think they can kind of work it out, Kevin McCarthy style. You know, you give a little bit to the Trumpists, you give a little bit to the establishment.
Someone in the chat is mentioning that it's actually just the big tech and the liberal media is the reason why Trump never looks good in a picture to me. No, it's because he's a fat tub of shit with a bad haircut and a horrible tan. That's why he never looks good to me.
He does look kind of cute when he's doing his dances on stage, though. It is kind of cute. He's got grandpa moments, right?
No.
Like he's like a cute grandpa when you forget everything else.
You fudge over all the problems. That's not something I'm interested in, but I don't think I represent anything close to the majority or even a big minority, frankly, at this point, of the Republican Party. Maybe the Republicans in the Senate.
It's just perspective. So it's not that he's a fat tub of shit. It's not that he has a bad haircut. It's not that he has a bad orange tan. None of that. It's just the bad angles that they use.
Step up next week. That would be a big thing if more than 5 or 6 of them did.
Well, Bill, we did see.
Did you happen to cancel your patronage today, person in the chat? Because you sound kind of familiar right now.
Some Republicans vote their conscience in the House. Congresswoman Liz Cheney also managed to hold on to her leadership position in the Republican Party after voting in favor of impeachment. How do you explain the disconnect between her overwhelming support of confidence from the greater party and the lack of support that she received from House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy?
I mean, I think he supported her at the very end, but he's busy straddling. He doesn't want to offend anyone. Most of the party are not rabid Trumpists. They're not where Marjorie Taylor Greene is. They just don't want to offend Marjorie Taylor Greene too much, but they like and respect Liz Cheney.
Yeah, they're kissing the ring of the craziest among them. That's the funny part.
But then also the media is championing her as like this big thing. We're talking about her right now because they're picking their new dummy, their new whipping post or whatever you want to call it. She's now becoming everything we laugh at.
She already was that. It's just coming to light.
Well, we're choosing to put it in.
And
the
they already knew about it. Like there was already rumblings of this when she got elected that she was like pro QAnon, and then the shit that she had done, like the weird stuff she had said and done, like came to light recently.
And we're like, we're gonna take her off all the committees. Yeah, that happened. But she's still here. She's still like barking.
It's easier. It's easier to take her off the committees than it is to remove her.
We've taken her dog whistle and given her a megaphone.
Nah. I think she deserves to be. She deserves ridicule. I don't think it's a favor. She's already in the public light. She's a fucking congresswoman. So it's not like she's like some housewife that says crazy shit that now like all of a sudden the media is like in her front yard recording what she does. She has like, she's one of the few people really running the country. Like one of the few people that like makes laws that we have to abide by. So I don't.
She's one of many, though, right? And she's the one that everybody's talking about right now.
No, if you look at how many people are in the federal government versus the population of our country, it's one of a few. It's
versus
minuscule.
the population of the country, but versus the people that are in Congress.
What are you? Okay, so what's your point?
The point is that we're focusing so much on her. We should be focusing on the positive people in Congress and seeing what the fuck they're actually doing. But they get to hide behind the shadows and do their little work, and she gets to be the fall girl, and we all laugh at her. It's a distraction.
Okay.
Want to end up probably, which is no Republican disciplinary action against Representative Greene and Representative Cheney still in leadership, and an attempt to just bridge and paper over all the problems. And look, sometimes in politics, bridging and papering over works. And sometimes it's not a bad idea, incidentally. It's the perfectly legitimate thing to do. President Biden's trying to do it with, the more progressive parts and the more moderate parts of his party. But on a matter of principle, on a matter of a president who has purposefully lied about a fundamental matter of our election system and our democracy, and then incited the violence he did and justified it, I don't think you can paper that over.
Well, it's very interesting to see your group running these ads to support Republican members who do, in fact, vote in favor of impeachment and
Yeah, because they're all going after Cheney, who happens to be one of the daughters of Dick Cheney. They're all going after her because she voted to impeach. So...
How many other people have voted to? Was it 17 that voted to impeach, or is that what we needed to get him impeached?
I think that's what was needed. I think there was like 5 or something. Mitt Romney and Liz Cheney. Oh, someone said 10. It might be 10. I don't know. I think 17 was the number that they needed.
And it's saying here 145 Republicans voted in favor of Liz Cheney. And 61 voted against her. So for her making that choice, over 2/3 of the Republicans supported her choice to make that choice, whether or not they supported the choice itself.
Right. And that's the way it should be. That makes a lot of sense. Like, she has the right to make the choices she deems necessary, regardless of her party. I don't even like parties at all. I wish there were just no parties.
I don't know. Once COVID's over, I wouldn't mind going to a party.
Conviction. We only have time for one more question, so I want to ask you about some big news that my colleague Nora O'Donnell had. President Biden says he does not think that President Trump should receive intelligence briefings due to erratic behavior. What do you make of that decision?
I mean, I think I received intelligence briefings myself when I was in government. Obviously, not after I left. I wasn't the next president. I think it's very prudent. He's shown no discipline in not repeating things that are sensitive. It's no discipline in separating out what's classified and highly sensitive from what's public. And so he doesn't need the briefings, and there's no reason to give them to him.
Has he showed any, like,
all right, Bill Chris,
any promise that he worked with the briefings while he was president? Did he ever pay attention to them then? He seemed to just say whatever the fuck he wanted. Like, was there a point in giving the briefings while he was president, let alone afterwards? If he could show me, 8 or 10 times where he got the briefings, like, well, here's a president's decision I must make based off these briefings. If anybody around Trump could give me 8 to 10 times he did that in his entire 4-year run, I would be surprised.
Here's a story. Super Bowl festivities dampened by COVID-19. I don't even know if they should be having a Super Bowl, but whatever, they're having it. This will be the lowest attendance Super Bowl ever. There will be attendance, but it's going to be spaced out.
To be honest with you, I will probably be very picky on what type of bar and the atmosphere I'm in. If it's probably the nice,
especially with such a loose mask that's falling off your face.
No one can wear it right. Like, not literally no one, but way too many people wear it wrong. It's ridiculous. And he's talking about going to a bar. Just go home. Buy a bunch of fucking booze and get drunk at home. Get fucking wasted. That you don't have to worry about driving or anything like that. Just this 1 year. You don't need to television. Yeah, it's on free TV. It's on you can pick it up with an antenna if you don't have cable or something like that. So there's no reason to go to a bar to do it.
From the hotel room in the bedroom.
Yeah.
As the city of Tampa Bay gets set to host Super Bowl 55 Sunday between the hometown Buccaneers and the defending champion Kansas City Chiefs. Fans of the big game are trying to find ways to celebrate their team while also being safe, as COVID-19 continues to spread throughout the U.S.
We're not sure what to do. We cannot lock down with more than 10 people. We want to watch the game together in Tampa, but we're precluded. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to find a way.
Inside Raymond James Stadium, capacity will be limited to 22,000.
The problem with a lot of these fucking Tampa Bay Floridians and people across America is they don't have friends close enough to them that they could get a party of under 10 people together, because they're always like the 13th or 14th person invited to other people's parties. So now they're like, fuck me, like I was always the 14th person. I can't have a party. No, I can't get 5 people to come to my house for me. Nobody likes me that much. I was the 14th man.
Game day, with an additional 2,700 allowed for the high-end box suites.
And by the way, I did a little research. I found several news stories about Kroger requiring their employees and customers to wear face masks, and they go all the way back to April of 2020.
Yeah.
And social distancing will also be enforced.
Yeah.
In and outside the stadium. Masks were also a requirement at the NFL's various outdoor fan experience zones throughout the city. Hundreds of fans walked through the zone on Friday, participating in football drills and other offerings.
This is all safe down here. Everybody's wearing their mask, and I said every time you touch something, somebody's cleaning it up. It's the safest place ever.
No, the safest place is at home.
This is the safest place ever.
It's if you want to assume the risk, I guess, you do what you do because they're doing this, so people are going to come to it. So it's kind of the fault of the people who are holding these events, but it's not the safest. It's not.
Even when you eat at restaurants.
Enforcing the rules will be a burden for local business owners as well. Gio Cruz, co-owner of Ducky's Sports Lounge in Tampa, admits that it will be a challenge to ensure that patrons, when not actively eating or drinking, wear a mask at all times.
We're going to do our best, so we hired 10 securities. We have two off-duty.
Good thing Baked Alaska's in prison, so we can't aggravate your security guards.
Cops at all times.
By the way, did you know that there's leaked audio? Okay, I from what I understand, when Baked Alaska was in hiding from the feds because of the Capitol stuff, he was supposed to appear in court for the assault charge from when he sprayed that bouncer. And he didn't show up because he was hiding.
Yeah.
And there's a leaked recording of the judge talking to Baked Alaska's lawyer, and Baked Alaska's lawyer trying to explain why Baked Alaska isn't there in court that day. And it is hilarious because he's trying so hard. And that's his job. Even if he thinks Baked Alaska's a loser, if he's his lawyer, he has to like try to get Baked Alaska out of trouble.
Yeah.
He has to like wheel and deal to try and help get him out of trouble. And it's hilarious to hear him try to like plead with this judge. This judge's like, if he was actually going to come here, maybe I'd listen to his side, but he's not here. So we're going to keep going with this. So Baked Alaska's going to jail for a really long time. Like, there's so many things piling up on him. We're probably not going to see him for a decade minimum.
Hey, I don't care whether he's in jail or not.
I don't either.
Well, I'm glad.
I think it's
glad
funny
that he won't be streaming.
Try to
that's great.
always
Fuck
tell
him
everybody
and
if you're
stupid
standing,
streams.
put your mask on. If you're eating, obviously you can't have a mask, but at all times be safe. But it's going to make it hard.
He's like, have a mask on at all times while he's not wearing a mask and he's in a public place.
Man. More than 440,000 Americans have died from the novel coronavirus as the United States scrambles to distribute vaccines after a holiday surge in new cases.
What's the novel coronavirus?
The one that's out there right now. I don't know the reasoning behind the terminology, but this is a novel coronavirus. I don't
Is
know.
it a paperback, hard copy, like hardcover?
It's a novel idea of a virus. Yeah. You know, this is the first Super Bowl that Tom Brady has gone into as like the underdog. It's kind of weird. Tom Brady, I always hated him. For one thing, he was Michigan's quarterback. But then when he went to the NFL, he became the greatest quarterback ever. Honestly, though, the numbers don't lie. He is the greatest quarterback ever. And if he wins, he's the greatest quarterback ever playing against the current best quarterback in the league tomorrow. And it's going to be crazy because if he wins without the New England Patriots machine behind him, he'll cement his legacy. Like, no one will be. I mean, there's going to be people that'll say whatever, but I mean, just look at his history. For him, because like he played for the Patriots, and the Patriots are a machine. He was a huge piece of that, but he had a lot of big players and an amazing coach behind him. And then he went to Tampa Bay, where it's like they got lucky and won a Super Bowl once ever. So like he went to a team where like it's him and Gronkowski that came down from New England. Like he brought his best teammate with him, and somehow they made it to the Super Bowl. I was kind of laughing when I saw them playing because I'm like, Tom Brady's got to learn what it's like to lose, but here they are.
Yeah, whether he wins or
they
not.
made it to the end.
Whether he wins or not, he left the New England Patriots, and the very first year he left, he's in the Super Bowl. That speaks volumes for him as a player. Bringing Gronkowski with him, it's a smart move. Those guys were a team together. They're a team here. They're a force. It's undeniable. If you're going to talk down on Tom Brady, it's because you're sour.
Yeah, it's true.
And then their defense is fucking crazy. That Bucs defense, strong too as well. So
Brady did have to basically have Russell Wilson give an Illuminati sacrifice during that Super Bowl that he beat the Seahawks. Everybody knew if they would have given the ball to Marshawn Lynch, he would have walked it in no problem. Russell Wilson took the pill, made the Illuminati sacrifice, and then in turn they gave him Sierra as a wife.
He's 43 too, man. That's like old for an NFL player. It's really old. So he's playing at the end of his career, and he's making it to the Super Bowl. You know, his good
for him.
His wife is a Brazilian Victoria's Secret model, and her name is Giselle. She has jizz in her name. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
And she's like almost as tall as he is. It's kind of weird.
He's only with her because I didn't want her.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Well, yeah, but I'm hoping for a great game tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I don't really have any stock in either of the teams. I guess I'm going to go for Brady. And I can't believe that because I'm
going to be on the opposite.
Yeah, I'm going for Brady for sure. It'd be cool to see this. So this is interesting. And we'll get into this, and then after that, we'll read the Streamlabs and play some of the game for everybody because we got to meet that goal.
I'm interested in not watching the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Okay.
That's my stance on it. I hope you guys all enjoy it.
None of us are surprised by you having that stance. So this Newsmax host, I think this is the guy, Greg Kelly. We've made fun of him before.
Newsmax host shares terrible fishy customer service experience on Twitter. Did they fuck with his fishy sandwich because they know he's the Newsmax guy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he expects high quality from McDonald's. And by the way, he spells it McDonald's. It's fucking McDonald's. It's Irish. It's not Scottish, you piece of shit. I hate it when people say McDonald's. And a whole fucking country, Australia, calls it Macca's. It'd be Micca's if anything, but it's not Micca's Macca's. It's called McFucking-Donald's.
It's actually
bitch.
called Macca's in Australia, though. Like they actually brand it that.
They branded it that because that became a colloquialism for the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
it was based on them calling it Macca's. There's no Mac. It's Mick, MC. Mac is Scottish. Mick is Irish.
Yeah. This guy here goes on to go from calling it McDonald's to referring to the McFish.
Right.
In the same sentence.
Right.
He just went to a McDonald's, and he's got a picture of the McDonald's spelled correctly below his fucking post. Just went to a McDonald's, and there was no McFish on the menu. There never has been a McFish. It's a filet of fish, you fucking cretin.
Yep, that's true.
When the hell did that happen? Is it permanently banned or just my local McDonald's? I demanded to see the manager, but they accused me of being a male Karen, so I walked out. Greg Kelly, you fucking weirdo. You're a late-term abortion waiting to happen.
A male Karen. I love that.
Just went to a McDonald's and there was no McFish on the menu. He raged. When did this happen? Is it permanently banned?
Usually they only push that stuff during the Lenten season. Like when I worked at Wendy's in my early 20s, we didn't get the fish sandwich until Lent hit, which is in like before Easter.
So after they called him a male Karen, he bravely walked out. Twitter is perhaps not the best place to share such a story. The kinder users pointed out that the chain's name is spelled McDonald's, that the fried fish sandwich has always been called the Filet-O-Fish, and early in the morning, McDonald's only serves its breakfast menu. Fuck. Was it that early? This fucking...
So he's just stupid.
This is fantastic.
And by the way, Lent is coming up, but it's still like 10, 11 days away. So go back. Really? Go back in 11 days, Greg Kelly.
Look, I need my fish sandwich. I don't care if it's breakfast. Give me a Pollock McGriddle.
Yeah, so...
In the early morning, McDonald's only serves its breakfast menu, which does not include fish. Some suggested that perhaps Kelly confused McDonald's with McDowell's, the fictional fast food joint in Coming to America. But also added that Akeem, the African prince turned fast food worker played by Eddie Murphy, was so good-natured, he probably would have tried to accommodate Kelly.
And now there's a sequel coming out over 30 years later, which
Yeah.
is mind-blowing.
I can't wait to watch that.
Amazon Prime.
I hope it's really good. I hope it doesn't make me sad.
It looks good. It looks pretty straightforward, but we'll see. You have to actually watch it.
Others were not so kind. They told Kelly that McFish had been removed from the menu because of political correctness. Why do you hate America and the free market? Tweeted another. Someone else suggested that Kelly had fabricated the entire story. Surely calling a customer a male Karen would be grounds for firing.
No.
To make some sort of point about cancel culture, only ended up making him look foolish instead. Kelly, however, was unperturbed. I didn't put two and two together in this, that it was breakfast time at McDonald's, and they weren't even serving the fucking
Filet of fish?
Filet of fish at that time, ever.
They may have had it if he would have waited till later on in the day.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have had a McFish.
Right. Did he say, can I get a McFish?
Can I get a McFish? You mean a filet of
Filet of
fish?
fish? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
mean.
I want a McFish.
No, you can't have a filet of fish either because it's breakfast time, you psycho.
You know, I feel stupid when I go into Starbucks and say venti or grande, so I always say like medium and large.
Really?
Yeah.
My thing is, I say Trenta. Trenta is the biggest one they have. It's not even on the menu.
16 not in between. Love ya, Billy. Hot tip, but Doge by noon will double money after Super Bowl ad. Robinhood has kept restrictions on crypto lifted 4 days straight so far. Sweaty sweet boy. Also my first $20 holla.
$20 holla. Let's
Thank
hit
you
you with
so
that
much.
16, number 16.
Oh, we're starting now?
Well, yeah.
All right. Here we go. It's open now.
I mean, you're a little too early for the McFish, Papa. It's breakfast. But
It's fine.
I'll serve it to you because I'm like a Keem, dude.
So I
wanna
guess
make
we're
you
opening
happy.
it up right now.
$7.70.
As an actual Irish person,
Donations are
everyone
about-
here announces Mick like Mac. I don't give a fuck. McDonald's is an American institution. All right? I can't help if you mix call yourself Mac, all right? I can't help it.
14, 15, 16. That's the jack. That's the jackas, as the Australians would call it. Jackas. But Matthew, he did not hit that 7 or that joker or a card. Already gotten this will become a card.
I've met Irish
you can win
people
off
that
of.
say the number 3 like tree, as in the thing that grows outside in the dirt. So I don't know. So
Fucking Irish people.
there's a very special item of DP lore that will be in the game later tonight. Get ready for that. Get ready for that. Just if you get your entries in now, you'll qualify for it later. Just so you know.
One more time. Fancy shuffle cut 3 times. 22. Boom, 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 boom.
Fancy shuffles, great. Fancy badgers, not so much.
1. 2. 3. 3 cuts. 22. $22. 4 of hearts. You're sharing this card with 2 guns, no ammo, and Sosa Bravo. Put you down here. Matthew. Let me get you in there. Okay.
It is not Brett's book. It is a one-of-a-kind item. Oh, Danzig 13.
13.
It is a one-of-a-kind item that was featured in old school DP episodes. It's a prop that was used. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna unveil it later, and I'll give a little synopsis of what it is.
Pyro with the dono. Cheers, brother.
Is that Manny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a guess of what it is.
This one's for
but I
Morton
won't say
Dave
it.
13.
Damn it. Somebody say on the chat.
13. Wow, this was Matthew Krecklau and Justin B's card. It's now also a Morton Dave's card. Wow. We're not going to give any more hints on what it is.
Nope, I'm not.
And
I'm just going to show you guys later when we get to it. By the way, there's still
if somehow we don't get to it tonight because we don't give away these, we'll get to it.
It's definitely not Scotty Cena. That was destroyed. That was destroyed in an episode. So no, there's no Scotty Cena.
I think we should stop giving hints because someone's going to guess it the more information we give them. And we want you guys to
You know what though?
Just question what it could be.
You know what though? I still actually have the original like printout face that we used to tape to the front of the Scotty Cena doll. So that actually does exist, but that's not what we're giving away. Let's see.
Eduardo, how's things been?
It's been good. Been busy. Working.
Yeah.
Just working.
It's pretty much all we're allowed to do, right?
Yeah.
We're allowed to work, and then we can, I don't know, FaceTime with our friends.
Yeah. Go home, play video games, read.
Yeah.
Spend time with family.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Ohio woman arrested after refusing to wear mask in grocery store.
This just keeps happening. It's really weird. I wouldn't have thought that this would happen. I guess I just didn't think that if there was ever a public health crisis, there'd be this much resistance to taking the necessary precautions. But
it's just like I think
it's
of
been
like
almost a year already.
Yeah, our first case has already been a year. Shutdown happened in mid-March, later half of March.
Here's the news report, and then we also have like the full unedited
In a matter
video.
of minutes, this turned into quite the event. A simple request by staff here at Marks and Brook Park asking a woman to wear a mask inside the store that quickly escalated into a fierce argument with police that at times got a bit physical.
We're going to touch you. Don't touch me. No.
A tense situation inside this
with
Mark's
these
grocery
individuals.
store.
Is it a law? What's the federal law that prevents me from wearing a face mask?
That is
That
55-year-old
prevents
Karen
you?
Turner of
Yeah,
Parma
what's the
Heights after
federal
refusing to wear a
law?
mask inside
What's the
Marks and Brook
federal law?
Park.
Well, here's the federal law, right? We have local and state laws all the fucking time. P.S. You're in a private establishment. No shirt, no shoes, no service has been there for decades, and you had no problem with that. You want to talk about your freedoms? I remember when people would go and they would plant victory gardens to help win a fucking war and be a part of the success of our country, and not the part of tearing it apart because I can't be bothered to put a little fucking mask over my chin.
Yeah.
The real freedom is giving up what you can now to ensure it in the future. And that's how we've always done when we needed to. But you want to hold on to this idea that they're trying to put their boot to your throat over a fucking mask.
By the way, yes, the game is open. 777. Send us a number between
1 and 54. And if you hit, boom, there we go. Matthew coming in. Double shuffle 7, then throw cards on the floor. Redo 9. I'm not doing that. Oh my God, Quack.
There's no hand delivery. There's no hand delivery.
I'll deliver it to Quack. Quack sounds like a hot chick.
The store asked her to leave.
I'm gonna shuffle regularly for fucking. You gave way too many damn request there, Matthew.
When she
I don't know what the
wouldn't,
fuck
they
you were
called the
saying, but drop
cops.
it on the floor.
Policy. They can't ask you to leave.
She still wouldn't leave, and so they arrested her on trespassing charges.
No.
Good.
Stop.
And she's like, no,
To be
wait.
clear, she wasn't taken into custody because she refused
Metal
to wear a
Dooley,
mask.
thank
it's
you.
because she wouldn't leave. A private business has that right. Police eventually
Yes.
got her outside, but not without a struggle.
Oh, I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, she wants. They always do that.
Too.
I'm gonna sue you. It's like, no, you cannot sue
By the
them.
power of Mondi, give me a good ol' 11.
Oh, Rat Lord.
See, this pisses me off, Matthew. You said 7 and then 9. 9 was your last one. I was going to give you 9. Your name's on 7. This is why you're fucking with me, dude. If you would have said 7 and stayed with 7, you would have won.
When it was all said and done, Turner was charged with trespassing and resisting arrest.
Stop pulling away from us.
No. Give me my cell phone.
Pulling away from us is resisting.
No.
I don't know what to do with that one, Matthew. I don't know what to do with you here.
Oh, that face. She looks like a wild dog.
Man, can we pause for a second?
Sorry.
Can we pause? We have a problem. Matthew had to be a little fucker and put 2 numbers in his thing. And now 9 is not a winner. 9 was the last number put in. That's the one I was going to go through. 7, which was the first one, when you put all your other shit in there, would have been a winner. What do we do?
I don't know.
Damn, that's pretty hard.
You have to make an executive decision.
I mean, I was going off 9. And this shit happened because somebody tried to be cute. Matthew, you're fucking with me. We're just gonna remember this 7 here would have been the winner if you wouldn't have been fucking with me. So never fuck with me.
You're gonna go with the 9, Billy?
I went to 9. 9 wasn't the winner.
All right. So you're gonna stick with the 9 then?
You can't give me 2 numbers. I'm gonna go with the last number you give.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, I would have just stick with the 9.
You
That's what
can't.
he gets for being complicated. With his,
I
with
can't
his
follow instructions if you can't follow instructions. I said 1 number. The last number you give is the one I'm going off of. And it was fucking 9, and now I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I'm furious.
Was betting on 9. 9. Was betting on 9.
Okay.
See the chat?
Good. No, I don't see the chat because I have Streamlabs open.
Wow.
Damn it, Matthew. I feel real bad for you, though, because I wanted you to win. I'm going to write your name down on 9. We had to get through there. We had to figure this out because I was having an existential crisis over some fucking cards, which wouldn't be the first time because I play Magic the Gathering. This is real. Cards are real in my life.
Everyone, please like the stream. Let's get the likes up as much as possible, please.
And this one is for
Tree.
Quack. Quack says 13, and I want hand delivery. You better be a hot chick. If I hand deliver and you're not, I'm going to be pissed. 13 for Quack. Let's go.
Quack.
Wow. You lost, dude. I mean, hot chick. You lost, hot chick. And then we have
more?
We have 3 more.
All right, I'm going to play a little bit of this.
I'm not searching first. I want your first.
Illegal search.
She was also charged with failure to disclose information, as police say she wouldn't hand over her ID. She pleaded not guilty to all 3 charges and was released on a $5,000
This is
bond.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
How did you guys?
It's her sister.
Yeah, maybe.
She's 55-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
All because she didn't wear a mask.
All in people. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah. There's like the full unedited audio, but whatever. That gives you a good synopsis of it.
I wonder if we're gonna get like the ACLU coming in and defending these people.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
I haven't seen it happen yet. It's been going on for a year. I guess we'll see.
Like the what's that church? The Westboro Baptist Church, being the band of lawyers. They're
Civil rights
They're all
lawyers.
civil rights lawyers, and they would go around and carry those God hates fag signs to get the local police departments to violate their civil rights so they could sue the local police departments for big money. That's what the church did. That's why they did what
And
they
they
did.
used that money to trouble.
Yeah, it was a scam scheme to sue because they were violating their rights. Are they going to jump on this case now and make some money off of these face mask case? Because I think the only thing, I don't even know which one's more despicable, but it's like a despicable level here where you would jump in on this and defend these people's rights, hopefully, losing, but it's a scary area to be in right now.
Yeah.
It's trespassing the ACLU. Don't care. I hope so. Yeah, I really hope that's the case.
It's not a civil liberty like in a private establishment. And in cases of public health, mandating these sort of things legally is totally justified. So I think the ACLU would agree with that.
Good. Yeah, I'm just over here thinking about how there are people who troll. They civil lawsuit troll all the time. They do things to incite. But let me know when you want to finish these numbers.
Go ahead, do it.
All right. This one's for Rat Lord Alcatraz. And we're going with number 11.
You guys might want to hold off until you see if these next few ones win, because there's only 2 of them left. And if the next 2 are winners, then there's like the person who did an entry that didn't come through.
Oh, Rat Lord Alcatraz, you're going to share the 5 of hearts with Red Scare. I hope no confuses. Thank you, Matthew. We were having too much fun.
Did you put the 8 in triple brackets?
Damn it. Yeah, the brackets are terribly confusing. No. This one is for Pyrotechnus, and that's the number 7. And then Pyro said, and Billy and Ben hug. That's way more than $7. I've tried. I was like, $100. Hug me, Ben. He was like, no.
200 likes, please. We're at 179. I know we can push it up to 200. Let's do it.
Here we go for Pyrotechnus. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to share the 2 of hearts with Tristan Wilson. Pyrotechnus. Let's go. And then we're going to go with Manny the Miz for a 3.
3.
For a big time 3. Let me get in on the shuffle. Manny the Miz coming through.
I'll play this in the background while you count this out and everything.
So let me ask you this. Is it a law? What's the federal law that prevents me from wearing
Heart. Manny the Miz.
law that prevents
Season.
that prevents me from wearing a face mask?
They don't have to provide you service.
Do they serve the public? Do I pose any
Is she
threat
drunk?
medically or
I think she
physically?
might be.
She sounds drunk.
Or
yeah.
medicated. She might be on like Valiums or something like that. Xanax.
This one's for Matthew again. Let's go. 8.
She probably had a little wine before she went to the store.
They have a policy here.
She's 55. She's definitely on that wine time.
Following the state mandate.
Yeah.
It's not
She doesn't look 55.
It is a
mandate and a law, 2 different things.
This is private property. It's
No.
Yes,
Do
it is.
they serve the public?
What do you need? Her ID? Yes. Give your ID,
No.
please.
I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay. Who's
I-
you gotta come on
Ooh,
up.
not good.
This is for Matthew.
We're going to touch you. We're going to touch you.
Don't
Miss?
You can't do that.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Relax. Relax.
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me.
All you want, but we're going to put it in your purse. You want to put cuffs on or not? Yep, you're going to need
Social
touch my
distancing.
phone.
Yeah.
Don't touch Don't touch my phone. I'm
Don't
relaxed.
touch my
Come on,
phone.
Let's walk out. Let's walk out.
Don't touch my phone, bro.
Ooh. No.
Stop resisting.
Stop
I don't
resisting.
consent to this arrest.
Are pulling away from us.
I don't consent to this arrest.
That is resisting.
Normally, if it was a black person, they'd be body slammed already.
Absolutely. Or they would have pepper sprayed her or something.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait to see your ass.
Oh, fuck off.
Trust and believe, honey. Oh, no. Because I didn't commit any.
It's not your store. It's their store. They can
But
kick you out for
hold
any.
on. Do they provide
Hold on.
service
That
to the
doesn't
public?
matter.
She keeps asking that like it matters.
So we got a $7.70 super chat. And we've said from the beginning that it's Streamlabs only. Because super chat, YouTube takes a bunch and it doesn't go towards our goal. What do we do about that one, Ben?
I would say that it has to be super chat. That's a rule.
It's got to be Streamlabs. It can't be super chat.
Streamlabs. Yeah,
I'm sorry for the confusion.
Yeah.
Just Streamlabs, guys. Streamlabs.
It's very important. Very important.
Give me my cell phone.
Miss, stop pulling away from us.
No. Give me my cell phone.
Pulling away from us is
No. Give me my cell phone. Give me
Everything's
my
being recorded.
cell phone now.
This is not how it works.
Give me my cell phone.
Give me my keys. I could drive.
At this point, you're better off making this argument in court. Like, they're not going to hear your argument now. They've already decided to arrest you, so you should just do whatever they tell you to do.
Give me my cell phone now.
Everything's being recorded.
Give me my cell
Please
phone.
put your hands behind your back.
Oh, God.
Nah, she's
You're
drunk.
more fun, aren't you, Mr.
What? Just put your hands behind your back.
Oh, it was.
She got a purse. Let go of your purse.
Oh, no, where's my cell phone?
We've got it.
All right, where's my cell phone?
She sounds high on something.
She's probably got a mixture of wine and Xanax or
Yeah.
something. Maybe not Xanax. A
Yeah.
little too perky for Xanax. This KCK 10 with that 33. Let's go. But yeah, she's definitely got her 55-year-old woman cocktail going.
I want my cell phone.
Yeah.
You're done. Thank you.
Give me my cell phone now. My cell phone now.
Now.
Oh, I can't wait to sue the fuck out of you
You ain't
guys.
gonna sue anybody.
Oh, absolutely. I know the
You're
law.
the one in the
Where's
wrong.
my-
I know the
no,
law.
Where's my cell phone?
Don't argue
Cell
with her,
phone.
officer. Just let her talk. I would have just, if I was him, just be
Cops
quiet.
don't have the right
Let her
to remain
babble on.
silent, right? They get to talk all the shit they want.
Well, the right
Oh, yeah,
to
but-
remain silent. No, they can be silent aside from reading them their rights and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
The right isn't
I
a
was
duty or a requirement.
Yeah.
I have your cell phone.
I want it now in
You're not getting it.
persons. Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, dicks.
No, you're the one being bad.
Oh! Illegal search!
I'm not.
Illegal search. She's wasted.
Illegal search. KCK.
You're gonna go to jail.
Illegal
I'm not suing your purse. I want your purse.
illegal search!
Miss.
Illegal
What amendment is that? I forgot.
You can't have your purse on
Oh,
you. In the back. Yeah,
oh
we told
my
you that.
God. Where's my cell phone?
We have it.
I
Cruel
want
punishment.
it now. I want my cell phone now. I want my cell phone now.
I want it
She
now.
legit came. Ew.
Purse.
I want my cell
Let me see
phone
something.
now.
She got this thing wrapped around her.
I want my cell phone
You're not.
now.
You can say it all your time.
She sounds wasted.
I want my cell phone
Yeah.
now.
We're one away from 200 likes.
Dude, I'm gonna add handcuff you. You gonna fight with me?
Dude, you are so in trouble.
I'm not. Trust me.
You are so in
She's like,
trouble.
I'm not. Trust me.
Get you there loose.
They have not, like, they have been so careful with her, like, to not
Yeah.
harm her in any way. So it's I mean, I'm glad. I wish it was this way across the board.
So we have a whole bunch
Yeah.
of things to get through here.
Okay.
I can't focus on the video and do this at the same time.
Okay.
It's kind of distracting. And,
Okay, sorry.
I want to get through these, or we should pause the game.
Okay.
Because they're piling up like crazy.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Angel of Death.
Yeah.
says number 12. Let's go. Let's go.
Angel of Death.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Angel of Death. You got the 3 of Hearts.
These cards are getting loaded up.
Yeah, like I'm surprised.
Nobody.
Yeah,
won yet?
we need a winner. I want there to be a winner. Like, I want these 2 to get. I'm shipping them out. Probably either tomorrow or Monday morning. Probably Monday morning because the post office doesn't work until Monday.
Yeah.
This one's for Matthew Krecklau. Want to win 3 Bugaboo. Let's get you that tray way. 3, 1, 2, 3. You share a card with Quack OI, the potentially hot chick getting hand delivered.
There's nothing about them being potentially a hot chick.
They want it hand delivered. I'm pretty sure that's a hot chick thing. I used to deliver pizzas. Hot chicks would always request like the hot dude, which I wasn't at the time. Unfortunately, this is my fat days. Mickey Richards, what's up? Says the square twice around the hole, indignation of the soul, a rusty hole in Shamrock Land, but the holes all over. Reminds me of Billy's headband minus the band. It breathes. You see that just now? I want my cell phone. Give me my cell phone now. Hi, Grandma. That's strange, Mickey. I'm taking your cell phone away, too. Matthew Krecklau with another dono for that 3 on the Bugaboo. Let's go, Matthew. Try and get that win for you. 1, 2, 3. You're sharing the 10 with Justin B.
We're getting there. There's only so many cards, unmarked cards left.
Yeah.
And I already have the 2 addresses of the people who won on the last episode, so I'll make sure to get those out. Everyone's will be sent out all at the same time.
And then Luciture came through and said 7 whoops on the 777, this time through a Streamlabs. We got you. Let's give you that 7. And with that 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 6 of diamonds. Luciture, you're coming through on the 6. If you play again and you get this card, you win in addition to any 7s or jokers that we flipped. PT Hammer coming through on the 21 gun salute. First, we got to do DJ Fix Soul asking for the number 18. We're going to do quick shuffles here, guys. And then flip to that 18 for DJ Fix Soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Woo! This 4 of Hearts is getting ran
loaded
through. And it's DJ Fix Soul on this sweet.
Is it loaded? Like, it has like 4 names on it now?
I mean, I think some of these have 3 or so names.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I wonder how many cards don't have names on them at this point. PT Hammer with the 21 coming through. Hammer don't hurt him. Quick shuffles. And then we're going to count that 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. PT Hammer, you're sharing the 2 of spades with a
Getting
Dave. It's
he's like a Vegas blackjack dealer. He has the poise and the grace and the style of a Vegas blackjack dealer.
It's just killing me that we're not getting you guys what you need here.
Yeah, I'm fine with someone winning. How many do you have left?
How many? We are
You're
caught up now. Yeah,
okay,
we're caught up now.
All right. So, for some reason, I thought last time we were playing video, maybe because Scott was here too, and me and him could talk to each other while you did that stuff.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We kind of broke it down for the most part. In between, we just got one from Pyro with 32. I just don't want to get them so backed up that, we give away the last two. And then,
Right. That's why I was saying earlier. Okay.
Lucia coming through.
All right, so we're doing these two, and then pause it, guys. Pause it for a minute, and we'll give you guys more chances to win. Plus, I really want to give away the special DP lore item.
This is for Pyrotechnist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 20, 21, 22, 30, 31, 32. Pyrotechnist, you're on the Ace of Hearts.
We got another one, but we can do theirs during the next round.
We'll start the next round with them.
But don't send us any more, please, before we start the next round.
Please. And Lucy,
I'm telling you not to send us more money right now, which is, I will ask you to like the stream. Someone decided to give us a bunch of downvotes. It's okay. They're sour pusses.
I'm just glad.
That's why we have 222 right now.
Two. Lucia with that 7. Let's see if we can get there, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 5 of clubs, Lucia.
Okay,
this
so
becomes another winning card. If you were to play again and get this card, you would win, as well as if you got a 7 or a joker. Thank you, Goose Juice, for the dono, because we do have to hit that goal tonight, and we will come back to this.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm about to end the poll for the troll or not a troll earlier. Please get your votes in. I'm going to end it in a matter of seconds. I know there's a little delay, so I'm telling everyone there's a link in the description to get your vote in. I'm about to click the thing that ends the poll, and then we're going to announce what you, the public, thought of the person I encountered on Patreon earlier. What did you think? I'm ending it now.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. So the overwhelming majority voted not a troll. And there was some there's some comments. Antenna said lazy Ben. Chris X says total ass clown. Eric H. Christ says not a troll, just a dickweed. And that got 2 likes. Brian Boyd, not a troll, just Joe's sock account. And then that was given a like, no doubt by Joe.
Well, Seth is actually Joe's sock account as well. So I think that's right on both aspects.
I see. I see what it is that you are saying.
I can't wait to not wear my mask in places. I heard the movie theater down from here is open again. I haven't been to a movie since, before the closure to a movie theater.
What was the last movie you saw in theaters, Billy?
Last movie I saw in theaters was, what was the one with, it was a Disney movie, and it was all of like, they were like metalhead, nerd. Onward, yeah, Onward. I kept wanting to call it Upward for some reason in my head. I was like, no, that's not
It's
right.
up and onward mixed together.
Yeah,
we're gonna do some oddities.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
All right, here is some Cobes. We'll check up with Cobes and see how he's doing.
Cobes!
What the fuck is up, YouTube?
He's got a buddy with him.
Sexy goth
Oh,
bad boy,
snap.
King Cobra JFS.
Is that a drug
I
dealer?
don't have to do anything.
He
that
looks
you
like
people
it.
Say in the chat, to be honest.
He looks like a drug dealer from Ohio. He's got
Yeah.
he's got the red knit stocking cap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He's got a turquoise colored hoodie under that, and then over that he's got like a black Carhartt overcoat.
Yeah.
Because in Wyoming it no doubt gets cold.
He
during
looks
the
like he
winter.
has the most stepped on cocaine you'd ever be like.
It's
an unfortunate position to buy.
It's 35% baby powder, or it's like crushed up Rolaids or something like that.
Yeah. It's probably 35% cocaine.
People telling me, check the subreddit, don't check the subreddit.
Hello, King Cobra JFS.
Hey, that's my
It is
buddy.
I, your favorite Lord and Savior.
No. It's the guy that your buddy accused of sexual harassment.
No, that's my buddy.
No. That one guy, your buddy.
That's not my buddy.
Oh.
This is my buddy.
That was so messed up. Gotta cringe, man.
Yeah, but I think he's like, hitting the head a couple times. He's something.
Jesus.
He needs it a couple more times.
Oh my right.
fucking God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
got
today,
a
Jesus, you
friend in
fucking cunt.
Jesus.
That's what people are freaking out about. Like, oh, look, Cobra, they made a YouTube poop to try to piss you off because they know you got your own religion going, and fuck this Jesus bullshit. Was that supposed to piss me off, get me all riled up? Like, ooh, Cobra's gonna throw a big spurg fit. Cobra's gonna spurg out and rage quit on YouTube. Nope. Nice try, trolls.
No, that's just like a popular YouTuber making a video mentioning your name. It's a good thing. It's not everything that happens is people trying to troll you.
Jesus does like cameos, right?
Yeah.
So someone just bought him.
Right.
Bought him a cameo.
Right. It's cool though. It's not like there's no angle to it though, right?
Well, I mean, to Cobes, everything anybody ever does to him has an angle. 'Cause
Right,
he's-
and it's all trolls trying to mess with him.
Yeah, he's so perfect. He's an internet celebrity. Women love him. he knows this to be true, and anything that even questions his reality is trolls. Anything.
By the way,
So he's delusional then.
I don't know. Maybe.
I have the participants for the Cringerweight 6-pack challenge.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's some of them are new faces that have never competed before, and some are very cringy faces that have been in Actual Mania a few times, but didn't really have a lot of success, and this is their second go at it.
The Cringe Pack Challenge.
Yes.
Number one contender match for the Cringerweight title.
Yep.
We have Kalo versus Buff Corral. Buff Corral, the current reigning Cringerweight champion.
Yes.
It was almost a tie. It went to we had tiebreakers
Subscribe
to Subscribe Star for that one. So we're gonna give Kalo last chance without Kevin Joseph King muddying the vote in the three-way. So that will be a musical mayhem matchup, head-to-head action instead of three-way like last time. We're going to have Gail Cord Schuler versus Mickey Richards.
Yes.
For the World Heavyweight Championship. Mickey Richards is your champion since Egghead had lost his smile. And we have tag team champions Cool Cat and Daddy Derek going up against King Cobra and his sex doll.
Is that the sex doll in the background?
Yeah. No, that's his puppet.
That's his puppet.
He had a sex doll.
He had his sex doll. I think he destroyed it with, I don't know.
With
When
stuff
it
that
moved?
you do with a sex doll.
It might have happened. And did we settle on who's going to face KJK? Because that was like the fan request, the fan favorite KJK going up against somebody. Did we
I
figure
said
out?
there were suggestions made. I said Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah, and then other people were like, do a Balloompa-Loomp. And then that brought up Shanny for Christ or Nick Avocado. So I think
I don't know who Nick Avocado is.
He is big cringe.
Okay. Well,
Big
I trust your judgment, so we can do that. I do want to mention that one of the competitors in the six-pack challenge, I predict will win the Cringerweight Championship.
Interesting.
Should I say who it is?
Let's get the audience right now to pick if you want Tommy Sotomayor versus KJK, Nick Avocado versus KJK, or Shanny for Christ versus KJK. Pop them in the chat right now. We'll just do a quick look over, a quick gloss over. A lot of people are bringing up Nick Avocado right now. Nick Avocado.
Yeah, I'll check
see
him
names
out.
coming through here.
We'll put
so
him
maybe
in.
we'll just go Nick Avocado versus the Bloop being the Bloop versus Kevin Joseph King. Biggest Cakes, Shanny versus KJK is pretty nasty.
Oh my God. Okay.
So there's Shanny versus KJK is coming from King Neck. Save Nick Avocado for a different bout. We might have to do Nick Avocado.
This is going to be $5 on Patreon plus our other show. So this is the best time to sign up for Patreon.
We're seeing Shanny. We're seeing Nick again. Yeah, so it's coming down to, I think, probably Shanny or Nick. And I see a lot of Nick Avocado, and a lot of Shanny. So Matthew says, I have all the power, but Nick Avo versus KJK will swerk.
I'll walk out there.
Nice. My pick for the winner of the Cringe Pack Challenge. He's never been in Actual Mania before, but he is fucking awfully cringy and creepy and weird and disgusting. It's Lucas Werner.
It's pretty cringy,
Yeah.
Pretty cringy.
Oh, we've played him on the show. I actually have a couple of his videos lined up for later. So,
and then the last matchup for Actual Mania is going to be a special one. It's going to be Glenn Beck versus Anderson Cooper.
Glenderson Booper match.
And we will figure out who the real Glenderson Booper is. We will figure it out.
Lucas Warner.
I'm seeing people lean towards Nick Avocado.
He's awful.
I'm seeing people lean towards Nick.
Is he that British guy?
No.
I'm so fucking famous. People will do shit like this.
He's actually from Washington State.
For a laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A couple days ago of the YouTube fame.
And I just want to take a quick break from my very hectic schedule of, pandemics, childhood cancer, other Jesus stuff out there. To have a little divine intervention with you. You see, you're going to have to find somewhere else to go when you die, King Cobra JFS, because you're not going to come here to heaven. See, we've got rules.
Hypocritical motherfucker.
And,
Hypocritical motherfucker.
Every single one.
Thank you, drug dealer, for chiming in.
What the fuck is this shit? Oh my God, what the fuck? Dude, I don't give a fuck who this person is, who the fuck they think they is, this fucking psycho fucking Christian bullshit fucking troll. Here's the thing of it though, honestly. I use my satanic powers to...
The Jesus thing is like ironic. It's like not...
Yeah.
It's not done seriously. He's not like, I'm Jesus, actually listen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is Cobes.
He's being comedic.
This is Cobes. This is definitely lost on Cobes. Cobes is a sexy gothic bad boy.
And he's going to use his satanic powers.
Help people, man. I use my dark magic to do good things in the world, and people will chuckle at it like, and that's their choice, right? This YouTube poop, what the fuck? Someone took time to make this, dude. Oh my God.
He probably got paid to do
Oh,
it.
that is hilarious.
Yeah, he definitely got paid to do it.
Someone took time to make this. This is funny.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. You stole Ellen's panties?
What the fuck?
Did he?
Who the hell's Ellen? And no, I wouldn't steal anyone's panties, dude. That's disgusting.
Ellen
Obvious
DeGeneres?
YouTube troll.
Basically just stalking her.
I don't know who the fuck you think this person is. Like, no.
My question is, who the fuck you think you are?
Like I don't stalk chicks, man. That's fucked.
I don't stalk chicks,
if it was
bro.
a chick I wasn't into doing the same thing, you know, how would I feel?
You won't pay back your dad, Clint.
Oh my god, dude, this is ridiculous. Oh my Lucifer,
The Jesus to talk shit's coming along pretty nice, Tubes.
This guy has some fucking issues. This is what I'm talking about. Jesus swallows, for one.
Whoa.
And two,
Whoa.
here's the best part of it. If this guy is sincerely, who's on camera cosplaying as...
You might want to talk to your eye surgeon. Your eye's drifting again. It's drifting.
This other...
Get a refund on that.
Person who died a long time ago. If you really sincerely think you're Jesus Christ and, you know, if you're just doing it to be funny, okay, whatever, but no one's laughing, man. Like, your material is stale, like those dry-ass crackers.
Got him! Boom, boom!
Actually, Satan is pretty badass, man.
You cut up sex dolls in incel range.
Actually, you have no idea what that was about.
What's it about?
When trolls do shit to fuck with you, that's like so bizarre, weird, next level. Okay? When trolls fucking send you shit like that, that sex doll, they bought it brand new, opened it, cut the fingers off, and then closed it and taped it back up just to fuck with me. So it was already fucked up before I got it. They were doing that to fuck with me.
Then how did it
That's
make the
what
local
trolls do.
news when you mutilated a sex doll and threw it away? Right?
Dude, man.
Doesn't that happen?
I
It's not incel rage. Fuck incels,
Wow.
dude. Fuck incels.
You won't brush your teeth.
That's really no one's business but my own.
You cheated on your...
I mean, if you told everybody.
You know what? You know what? Fuck off. I'm not proud of it. I'm not. And that's not the only girlfriend I've had, buddy. I've had other girls. Maybe you didn't see him on camera like you did Stephanie, but I've had other girlfriends, mind you. Oh my god. Dude, this just fucking shows you I'm famous. Someone literally took time out of their fucking day to make this bullshit YouTube poop video.
Jesus Christ,
I know shit, dude. It's fucking cold, man. I'm closing the window. But this is so fucking dumb, dude. They literally took... I can't stop laughing at it, dude. What the fuck is this dumb shit? And to be fair, I haven't cheated since then. Okay, that's something I'll have to live with the rest of my life. And honestly, that's why I don't mind going through a 3-year dry spell. I had a relationship with a woman that lasted 2 years, and my dumb ass fucked it up. So, karma.
Now, you're in a 3-year dry
What a gentleman.
spell, and you constantly degrade women.
Actually, no, I do not degrade women. Fuck you. I'm very supportive of women. If anything, I sympathize with women enough, and I'm not trying to say simp.
He simps for women? Oh, damn.
He supports women by making T-shirts for them to buy from him with misspelled words on them. He does that out of the kindness of his heart.
That's a good guy thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
He gets
stupid,
mad
dude.
about it when it's
Like
out.
this dude are fucking dumb.
Oh, yeah. And you're balding.
And you're balding. Hey, I don't care. It's just fucking hair. Dude, if I won the fucking lottery...
Can we look up people on Cameo who Cobes might actually be like a fan of and pay them to say this shit to Cobes? So he gets like, I don't know, the Kevin Sorbo or some, like, what shows do you think Cobes watched when he was younger? Like what action hero that's on Cameo that we know Cobes likes? Like, is there a star of Firefly or something? Can we get Ozzy? Can we get Ozzy Osbourne to do a cameo talking shit? Like, that would be so good.
Any member of Black Sabbath? Yeah, that would be great. Well, he's a goth boy, so somebody from a goth band, maybe.
Yeah, we got to figure out who on Cameo is the closest to Cobes and just resend this script. Because Cobes would melt, I think. It'd be so funny. It'd be so cute.
before
I'm
my
down to put
30th
money
or
for that.
after my 30th birthday, I get hair plugs. It's just fucking hair. See, look, just hair.
So, have fun with that whole.
Yeah, you have fun with the whole whatever the fuck this is. Fucking Heaven's Gate looking motherfucker.
Hell situation. Because it's a lot worse than what you've got going on.
Oh my god, the fact that someone took this much time to make this video.
All right, well, listen, I'd love to stay and forgive you for all this, but I can't. I'm busy. I got stuff to do.
Hypocritical motherfucker is just always teaches right there.
In a way, it's kind of making fun of Christianity if you think about it. So I can't tell if this guy's.
There you go.
It is,
there
yeah.
you go, Copes. You hit the fucking mark there, brother.
Good job, man.
I'm glad this video ended like this because, like, I know Jesus. He's a good dude. He doesn't want to like stir up shit with people. He doesn't. It's not his gig. He figured someone wanted to roast their friend and thought their friend would get a kick out of it. And so this ends with a slight kick and some self-referential awareness. Good job, Copes. I'm very happy that you came to that conclusion.
Yeah, but oh man, I'm down for that idea. Look up somebody on Cameo and pay somebody like one of his idols.
Yeah, we should go find.
I think Ozzy has to be on Cameo.
We should find a King Cobra historian and ask them to go and look. Is the Seattle freeze a real thing or is it just a myth? I mean, it's definitely a real thing. It's been referenced multiple times. I don't adhere to it because I'm not human. I'm not normal. He's a smart one. Rat Lord Alcatraz.
Would Amy Lee be considered goth? Do you think he likes Evanescence?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That's the only person I could think of that's goth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go scour Cameo, and then also scour King Cobra's extensive video history, and see what he loves. Like, I'm trying to look on the background and see if there's any DVDs or anything laying around. There's nothing but paint, man.
Yeah.
Nothing. I wonder if we can get someone from Harry Potter to tell him they bought one of his wands and it was defective. I don't know.
Get the worst actor from all of them.
Yeah.
Like get Rupert Grint.
Rupert
Grint.
Grint.
Cameo.
Cobes, I bought one of your wands to try and relive my Harry Potter fame, and it does not work. I've had all the Hogwarts training in the world. I should be able to get your wand to work. There's no magic. But let's see what he has to finish this off with.
Being serious he legitimately thinks he's the next Jesus. Like, holy fucking shit, this guy's dumb.
In my experience, they're being pretty accurate.
Hey, faker Jesus bastard. Thanks for the shout out.
Whoa.
So, you stay blessed, okay?
Yeah, you too. Dark blessings.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, fuck you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Just wow, dude. What was the reaction they were expecting? Oh, we made fun of Cobra's faith. Let's see how he likes that. Haha. And then they just laugh at these fucking idiots. That's how you deal with trolls, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, thanks for watching the stream, YouTube. I'll catch you later.
He seems very tired and sad
Hello,
there.
King Cobra JFS. It is I, your
Yeah.
favorite Lord and Savior, Jesus. And I just need to take a quick break from my very hectic schedule of, well, you know, pandemics.
It's the whole video,
Yeah.
unedited.
That's cute. I like that.
What
Get Bam
the
Margera.
fuck is up,
Was he a
you
big fan of CKY? That would make sense.
fellow YouTubers? Haha.
He's a big fan of who?
Fuck you. You know that one song I'm talking about? Where that big black dude singing, and that chick was a royal bitch to him, so he's like, fuck you.
That's CeeLo Green and he's not big.
Everyone is so... Oh, god damn it. It started getting right.
He's like
You think Marilyn
4'9"
Manson's on
or
Cameo?
something.
But he's like fatter shaped guy. This is, what is he doing?
That's why they call it crazy in love. We're gonna take a Red Baron brick oven.
Oh no, he ruins food all the time.
This is one of my favorite things he does.
Meat trio pizza.
Like, how could you ruin a Red Baron fucking pizza, right? It's already garbage. Might as well throw more garbage on it and make me laugh. What are you putting, Doritos? This fucking psychopath. I love it.
On tap, we watched him cook this disgusting burger.
He's putting Diablo Taco Bell sauce on it with some
This looks beautiful.
aged Swiss slices.
Should
Oh my
we?
God.
Yes, we shall. All right. I'll be
Yes,
right
we
back.
shall, Papa. There's fucking Doritos in there.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely spicy. Oh. I don't just exclusively date chicks with black hair now. Yeah. Although, let's be fair, raven-haired babes are gorgeous. Oh. Look, we got those water.
What the?
Can we play that back? Can we play that back? Can we play that back?
Yeah, I missed that.
Can we play that back, Ben? Can we play that back, Ben, please? Please. Please.
Oh my God, hold on. All right. What the fuck did he just do? What was?
This was a big brain move.
Oh.
It was Schrodinger's cup.
What is in that cup?
Everything and nothing.
Is there
all
like
at once.
dry ice in it or
I
something?
think he blew smoke in it or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's so surprised. He's so surprised that there was water in this cup that he was holding and just blew vape into. What the fuck, Copes? What? 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 Exactly, Rat Lord.
Whoops, I got there's water in there. Look, I got my dick wet upstream.
Was that a joke? Was he doing a joke? Did we get pulled for a loop?
How did you get pulled for something? He's the one who spilled water all over
He
himself.
pours water on his dick and says, "Oh, I forgot water was in there. I got my dick wet on stream." Was he making a "got my dick wet" joke?
I think he's trying to save face at this point.
I mean, if he did, that's clever either way. Like,
I don't think so.
He's got one over on us, or he immediately saved that with a really shitty joke.
He has nothing over me.
It was a shitty joke.
He definitely pulled one over on Ben, possibly me, if that was the case. Otherwise, he's very witty with that brand new shitty joke that he came up with on the spot after accidentally pouring water into his. It's so stupid.
Oh, that's cold. God damn, that was some wet ass pussy.
Oh my
Sweet,
God.
wet underage pussy.
What?
Good one.
Brr. Dude, that is fuck off. That's cold. Ah! Trying to do a vapor trick and I just gone wet myself.
Oh, no.
My wallet was accidentally in the wash when I threw it in.
What a disaster. He's doing shit I did when I was like 13. You know, like he's like.
Don't you check your clothes before you put them in?
Yeah, like I've not put my
Check your
wallet
pockets?
through the wash since I was a kid. You know, like when I first started carrying a wallet is maybe it went through the wash.
And they're like, whoops.
Tactical
luckily my
soap.
Social security card.
Got that? Oh, it's
is
that
okay.
of age pussy.
My state ID.
Of
is
age.
dandy. My Wyoming Downs card is good.
They give
Downs card.
They give that to everyone who has Downs in Wyoming. No, it's a racetrack, I'm guessing. But you know, I'm certified Downs here in Wyoming. This is my Wyoming Downs card.
It's the of age pussy. I'm gonna get Cardi B to sing of age pussy
my
for
God.
a boy on Cameo.
Nobody says shit.
Oh, I'm going to hell.
Okay, what happened to my? Oh my God! Seriously, what happened to
It's
my?
how they identify those types in Wyoming.
I load my vocals right here. What happened to my layered vocals that I did for this? Why is the end only showing up? Are you fucking serious? Oh my God! I seriously had fucking layers layered up right here. Why aren't they showing up? Oh my god, dude. I seriously had fucking power metal layered up and everything. God damn it!
Oh, he's sparking out.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Fuck, now I have to redo the whole fucking thing right here. Bullshit!
Whoa, Cobes. Sit back, relax, Cobes.
He always does this.
This is fucking stupid!
Oh, shit.
I had the whole fucking thing done! This is ridiculous! I don't know what the fuck happened to the layers right here on the song, but this is bullshit! You're gonna have to fucking sit here and redo this whole fucking section after I just got it done?
Like, I know what it's like to work really hard on something and have, like, a computer program crap out on me and lose shit that I worked hours on. But if I was doing a live stream and I realized that, if I couldn't control my emotions, I would just end the stream and then freak out in private.
Yeah.
Instead of, like...
I know this is true. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Ben's very professional.
Yeah.
But once the camera turns off, I'm scared. I'm scared. Ben's mad. Help me, scared. No, but yeah, this is another level of lack of self-awareness that Cobra seems to brandish, which kills me because Cobra should be as confident as he is. You know, as he says he is. He should act as confident. He says he's this gothic, sexy stud bad boy. He says he's got this tactical soap, gives him this edge on people. He says that he is an internet celebrity. He should believe it. Don't say it and not believe it. If you said it and we didn't believe it, I don't care. But you're showing me you don't believe it, and that's the problem.
No! Took me a careful planned couple of days to get it done. Bullshit!
Yeah,
it is what it is, man.
Unfucking believable.
Turn off your stream.
I don't know what fucking button I pushed. Like, this is bullshit, dude. Now I gotta sit here and fucking re-record every little fucking section that wasn't highlighted. The whole fucking opening of the...
Yeah, I know what it's like to have a bunch of little things all patched together, whether it's a video or music or whatever. I know what that's like. Or you touch one thing and everything gets fucked up. Man, undo is your best friend. Like on Photoshop, or like if you're editing videos, or if you're doing music and you accidentally like delete a big section of something, or you like move a bunch of shit around and get it all misplaced. Undo, going right back.
Control Z.
Saving, getting to a point where you feel like this is a good first draft, saving it as first draft, then saving as a second draft, and working from there.
God.
So you have a first draft to go back to in case you fucker it up the second time around.
I'll do like I'll put like date like every day I work on something. If something takes several days, I'll save it as that date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a different version day to day just in case I totally fuck it up.
If
or
you're
whatever.
young and you're cutting corners right now with stuff like this, force yourself not to, because you're going to learn the hard way. You're going to learn the hard way if you're a creator, if you're a worker.
You'll waste a day of your life, basically. Like you'll spend a whole day working on something, and like a whole day's work is gone, like in a flash. Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Happened to me once recently at work. Yeah, it sucks, but
oh man, to have it like, to have it like at work, where like there's pressure to perform. That's awful.
Yeah, you're not gonna listen to me when I say this, but definitely force yourself to do this so you don't have to learn the hard way, because inevitably you will learn the hard way, and you will probably learn the hard way multiple times before you change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I can tell you as an old man is that you're prettier than you think you are, and you're dumber than you know you are. That's all I can tell you as an old boomer, crotchety old man that farts and stuff.
That's some good sage right
farts.
There. Not like me.
Good sage.
Not like me.
The worst farts are the ones
save and undo.
in a bathtub that have to pass through the water. Like once they surface, there's like this weird because like in a bathtub it's all hot water anyway. So it cooks and like something changes in like the molecules of the fart. So when it comes up to the surface, it has a weird like boiled cabbage kind of like addition.
The water's like a conduit that just drives the heat rises from the water, couples with the fart, and it's got spores.
Oh my God.
Because I'll be in the shower, and I don't have a bathtub. When I wash, I'm in the shower. I have my back to the shower, running down my body, have my butt cheeks spread open because I'm getting all up in there. You know,
You
giving
gotta
myself a
clean
good
it out.
rinse, and then as it's open, my body's like, "Oh, you want to do this?" And it lets a fart out. And the fart comes out as
Through
I'm
the water?
spread, hits the shower head, water coming down immediately, creates this
Prism.
fusion, this prism, this stank prism, and it floats upward, and immediately it's like I'm huffing like hydro anus. It's amalgamated hydro anus power, propulsion, fart. And I smell it, and I'm like, that could not exist in any other... like any other situation that I'm in. This is a shower fart. And I know it's going to be over soon, so I don't freak out. I just kind of let it hit me. I'm like, you're coping right now. Don't drop the soap. You got to cope. Because if you drop the soap and you got to bend down into it when it's still percolating at the base of the shower, you got trouble.
Brewing. It's brewing.
It's brewing down there. You just got to let it dissipate, float away, and things will be okay. But yeah,
stick that in a beechwood barrel and let that turn into a fine vintage 2021. Open that shit up, 10 years from now, right? You should bottle your farts. Dude, the weird like fat fetishists would buy your bottled aged farts.
You know what? If you guys want, I'll set up a website and I'll overnight you a fart jar. I'll fart and I'll lock that sumbitch in, go to the post office, and overnight you a fart. And it will come to you, and you can crack that open. Because I used to fart in jars, and then hold them for a week, and then I'd open up a week later, and it wouldn't be as strong. But like a day, dude, it would hold its function over a day. It was gross.
So we are going to reopen the game, and then we're going to continue the show. We usually make Saturday shows long and don't do a post show just to give everyone some extra content. We're busy strawmanning people on the internet instead of doing movie reviews that we actually do.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's fucked up.
This one's from Matthew Krecklau, going with 13. Said, please pause 35 minutes. That was 37 minutes ago, so we're right on time, Matthew Krecklau.
Send in your 777s with a number between
1 and 54.
1 and 54.
This is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, no.
What happened?
That's not Matthew Krecklau. I thought it said Matthew. It was Manny the Maze.
You thought we had a winner?
Thought we had a winner, Matthew. Damn it. I'm going to throw you down on the 5 of hearts. You're here with 4 other people. Just waiting to get the hit again. Matthew Krecklau.
There we go. I put you up full screen
There
to
you
give you
go.
a little edge here.
There you go. Matthew Krecklau, you're on the
Nice.
card, the 5 of hearts. I thought that said Matthew at first. I was like, oh, shit. Then I had to read it, and I was like, no.
And like I said, okay, so let's do a quick run over of the rules, and then, before that, everyone who's playing, if you play during our final round tonight, after we get 2 winners of the figures, which I'll show everyone again just to remind them, tonight's winners will receive a BENPAI and a Billy foldable figure, and they will be autographed, by the way, and a Asterios, like a pop figure sticker from Asterios, and then after we get rid of 2 sets of those, we will move on and we will be giving away for a slightly higher price per entry a piece of DP lore, a prop from DP lore in the past. We'll show you what it is once we reach that round. Some of you might not even remember it, but it was used. If Spec's watching, Spec will probably remember which episode it was from or whatever, and then we can be like, oh yeah, that's when it was. But Billy, tell them how they can enter and how this works.
Right here, right now, every donation of $7.77 or more will get you a choice out of the deck. You pick a number between 1 and 54, and if you hit a 7 or a joker, you win. Now, every time you don't win, the card you hit gets your name written on it, and that card then becomes a wild card, increasing your odds like mad. The more you play, the more likely you are to win.
Including tonight's final round.
We just got another one from Luciture. We're going to pull you in, Luciture. 7, fourth time's the charm. Let's get that through here. Get you a number 7. Let's go. I just dropped the frickin' cards like a dumbass.
I thought you did that on purpose.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You share the card with a Morton Dave, Luciture, the 6 of Hearts. I am really wanting to get
these cards are covered with names now. We've been doing this for 2 nights.
I want to get a winner so that we can get to the bonus.
I want people to see this. I think some people will be very excited. Some people, it was a prop used for a short amount of time on the show.
Doge the Moon. This one's for Matthew Krecklau. Number 11. Doge the Moon, Matthew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You sharing the queen with Justin B. Brr. Matthew, quickly, let me write you down here. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to go with Casey, I believe. Yeah, Casey K10. Pick the number 10. Let's throw you in here and get you through. And Morton Dave wants that.
Man, you guys. And by the way,
15.
Thank you for helping us pretty much meet the goal. We're not there yet, but it's looking like it's going to happen. So obviously, bonus show. We've never not gotten it. It's because we have one of the best audiences ever.
This is for KCK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if this would have been a Morton Dave would have won, but it's not. We're going to write KCK down.
Yep.
KCK 10. Let's go. And then this one's for Morton Dave. What's that? Patrick Mahomes 15. I don't know what that means. But let's go for that 15 for a Morton Dave. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jesus, we're hitting like every card in the deck eventually.
I know. The pin is
almost there,
starting
guys.
to empty out with ink. D nasty.
And every time we ever do this, I see people say that this is gambling. In gambling, you win money. You're not winning money here. You're winning prizes. No actual money.
And this is a donation. We're just giving this. We're giving this as like a bonus for those that want to throw to the show.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a bonus little game.
Yep.
All right, D Nasty's give you that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to share the 2 of clubs with a Morton Dave and PT Ham. D Nasty. All right. Tip train lucky number 13. Jamie Hill gets us whoop whoop over the number. Jamie Hill, let's hit you with that 13. You're 665 though, Jamie Hill. What is that? Is that some sort of Canadian transfer?
Thank you for helping us meet the goal, everyone.
How do we do the number
Thank
13?
you.
Jamie Hill, that's not 777. It's got to be 777 or above. This one's going to go to Angel of Death since Jamie Hill gave us 665, not 777. I don't know what's going on, Jamie Hill. Tip like, I don't know, something else, and we'll the remainder. We'll give you back that 13. Jeez. This one's for Angel of Death. Let's do it again. 12.
I was thinking about betting on the Super Bowl, but even if I bet on the underdogs to win, I'd only win like 140 bucks. Like if I bet $100. Sorry, I'll let you do this.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can talk. Like, it's okay.
I'm afraid to say numbers because it might throw you off.
True, but I'm a genius, so that would
I was
suck.
just about to say, with the way the odds are right now, if I bet $100 on Tampa Bay to win because they're the underdogs, I'd only win like $140.
Really?
And I'm not willing to bet. Wow. Yeah, with the like the betting website I usually go through. It would only pay 100. So you'd keep the 100 you'd bet, and you'd win 140. It's a decent gain. I mean, you know, you more than double what your money, but
This one's for Asia Larson. Asia Larson says, it's their birthday tomorrow. Give me a 32. There we go. Happy birthday. Are you
Happy early
32?
birthday.
Are you 32 tomorrow?
But
Is
when
that
I
where the
bet
number comes from?
when I bet on Ohio State to beat Clemson, I won like $400 from that.
Damn.
Yeah. Ohio State was not supposed to beat Clemson.
Nice.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And that was Angel of Death's queen. But now it's also...
We need
Angela
one.
Larson's
Like,
queen.
I want you guys to win. I want someone to win at this point. I mean, like, we met the goal, and we're going to give away something else. So I'm hoping someone win. I hope on the next one someone wins.
I think what's going to happen tonight is when we get to the something else...
And no one's going to have any money left for it.
We're going to have to just, like,
We might have to-
reveal it and then say it's going to be, we'll bring this deck back next time and run off the same deck. So if
We'll
you
see
guys...
what people do. If they want it that bad, they'll do it now. But
like, we won't have that much time. We're already at 8:30 and we still have 2 more things to give away. We've tried all night to give it away.
yeah, it's like, well, there's so many. It's like, I don't know.
This one's for Cameron
That's
Sharp.
really the winner.
One's 21 for the Shab fam. Cheers, Cameron. There I go. Oh, yeah, Canadian exchange. Sorry, Jimmy Hill. We'll get you that 13, Papa. All right, this is for Cameron Sharp. Going for that 21. The 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's the King of Diamonds for Cameron Sharp. Again, every time you play, the card that we write your name on becomes another possible winning card for you. So statistically, you know, Matthew Krecklow's got to have...
I want someone to win.
Got to have, like, it's going to get to a point where it's going to be hard for you not to win. Whoo, Cameron Sharp put you there. And then we're going to get Jamie Hill, who came through with the bonus edition, Papa. Jamie Hill, let's give you that 13 you asked for. Every person right now, I want to win so that I can move on to the secret level up, gangsta. But, yeah. Let's, Jamie Hill, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you share the 3 of hearts with Angel of Death.
Please.
Jamie Hill.
We need David Blaine in here to rig it in favor of someone to win.
I can rig it.
No.
Let me just take the 7 out
It's
real
not,
quick.
It's not fair if you rig
You
it.
take the 7 out.
To all the people who didn't win. It was a joke, Billy. It was a joke.
Well, looks like Brett Keane gets the number 1. Oh, Brett Keane, you win. Shit. And this will be Rat Lord Alcatraz. Just give me the card at the very bottom. What I'm going to do for you, Rat Lord, is shuffle 3 times, okay? Each time I shuffle, I'm going to make sure to lift the other deck to the bottom. So whatever this was basically the last cut.
I mean, we've had...
The bottom card for Rat Lord is the 7. My guy.
Is that a winner?
You did it. Rat Lord
did you
Rat
just...
Lord Alcaraz.
Did you rig it?
No, the 7 I had in my hand was the 7 of hearts.
Wow.
Whole different 7.
Wow.
And that last shuffle effectively was a bottom deck cut shuffle because I made sure the bottom was the middle card I pulled out from the previous shuffle. That's just the odds. Rat Lord Alcatraz. There's 1 spot left, right?
All right. So use the email address that you use for Streamlabs and email me your address at ben@drunkenpeasants.com. And I'm going to make sure it matches. So, yeah. Email me your shipping address.
All right.
So now we only have 1 more to give away.
1 more. Our current
let's
winners.
do a little bit of the next segment. If you send some in, we'll take them as they come. But we're going to try to make it into the next segment. Here we go.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
I don't like the people insinuating that 1, that I'm a nerd for being able to count cards, and 2, that I'm rigging the deck. I'm not a nerdy rigger. Chill.
You're not a what?
That's not a nerdy rigger.
That sounded like a...
What?
Wow.
What? They're accusing me in chat. I'm not.
Did you say nerdy digger?
No, a nerdy rigger. They're saying I'm a nerd rigger. I'm rigging the
Thank you,
cards.
Finland.
It's not the case.
I can't...
Finland
that sounded
with the
wrong
Patron.
the way you said it.
What do
I
you
don't know.
mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, you're insinuating things. You're insinuating things. This is disgusting.
Billy on antagonism.
This is disgusting that you would insinuate things.
We need to play
Let's
back
try
on
16
that.
from Marcus Living Good.
All right.
Let's go, Marcus. Living good, winning good, I hope. 16 for Marcus. I'm a nerd too, but I'm not a rigger. They're saying I'm rigging the deck. It's not true. 16 for Marcus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for Marcus. 8 of hearts. Let's put you down here, Marcus. Living good. Let's go, Marcus. Marcus. Living good.
Okay, so here's our new contender, one of our new contenders that will be in Actual Mania's Cringe Pack Challenge. It's Lucas Werner.
It's such a weird word, cishet or cishet.
Because
you look
really
it
quick
up
before we
on
start this,
YouTube.
those of you questioning how to play, it's a $7 or 77-cent donation or higher to our Streamlabs. The link below. We can't accept Super Chat due to all the fees and stuff, and it doesn't go to our goal. But
There's
the goal's
only
met.
one prize left.
There's one prize left. $7.77 dono or above to the Streamlab link below will get you pick a number in your message between 1 and 54. And we will shuffle the deck and draw cards to that number. If you hit a 7 or if you hit a joker, you win. And for every time you don't win, your name gets written down on the card, and that card becomes another winning card for the next time you play. Your odds are crazy increased off that.
I advise being slow with your entries just in case someone wins. So if we get like 7, 8, 9 entries deep, there's a chance someone could win. and then like, you know, there's all these entries that we don't have any more prizes to give away. So I will say we do have a mega prize coming up. But the entry fee will be a
7,
little
11, 13, 22,
Oh,
33, 16, 9,
Okay,
5, 13,
let's
11,
do it.
7.
Okay, no one else
Guys,
send in
until
anything
these are
else.
done, stop sending
Yes.
in.
Don't
Kitty
do
screams.
it. Don't do it. Stop if you're gonna do it.
Because
Stop.
we got to go through this.
Because you might be wasted. I mean, like,
Yeah. For one, it's a donation anyways. So
Right.
we have a limit. If you don't hit it, thank you for the donation. But shit, this is going to be rough. Kitty Screams, I'm going to do 3 shuffles between each one and get to your numbers. Kitty Screams, first number 7, right off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're here with Matthew Krecklau on the Ace of Clubs. Write you down here. Kitty Screams. This is a whole other possible winner for you. All right. Put you back in. Do 3 shuffles, and we're going to go for 11. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going for 11 right off that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kitty Screams, the 3 of diamonds is now another card you could win off of when you donate for the bonus prize of autographed Billy and Ben paper doll printouts. We are going to now go into 13 for Kitty Screams after just 3 shuffles. We will go right into that 13. This is ridiculous. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Kitty Screams, you've won the last prize. I no longer have to finish your shuffles because you've won. This is the last prize we have available. Kitty Screams, boom, on the 7 of hearts. That was you're the only one to win on a heart card. Everything else was other 7s. So there you go, Kitty Screams. You are our final winner of the night for these prizes. Now,
congratulations. Please send me your shipping address from your same Streamlabs email, ben@drunkenpeasants.com. All right.
Now we go and should we bring in the next prize?
Yeah, I'll show it to you all.
The next prize is a history,
yes.
one of a kind.
It's the only one in existence. The entry donation is $20 because that's going to cover the shipping at least if someone gets it on the first try. All cards with names on them, they count.
They count.
Even though you got them at a lower one, but to try again, it's $20.
This is for everybody that's already played. You're in with everything before.
And I'll show it to you guys.
This is one of a kind.
If anyone remembers Eric the Fed, if you remember Eric the Fed,
The Viking character. Yeah.
Worn on the podcast by Paul. It's classic, one of a kind. Eric the Fed prop.
Eric the Fed.
That's
I
would
can't
not
wear headphones and wear this at the same time.
I would not recommend wearing this to a like a battle. It's not battle ready armor, but it would be perfect to go to a buffet in. It could be perfect to go to a buffet. Yeah, it's one of a kind. You know, it's worn on the show many moons ago. Very questionable character. I remember when I think of the first episode I was on, I think he brought out Eric the Fed and people were like panning it.
Yes.
I don't know if that was 328, how long it had been before. It seemed like nobody was into it when I was on. But that might have not been the first episode. Might have been the 24 episode.
It's nostalgia, you know?
But yeah.
And I've got a stockpile of a lot of this shit. So
Yeah.
Not that most of it would ever be for sale, but I think this is a one-of-a-kind item that someone would like to have. It's a little, like, you can put it on your head and it looks fine. It's a little kind of like, it's a little bent, like if it's just like in its normal form, you might be able to reshape it a little bit. But it fits on your head and looks fine, like you just saw me wear it. So there it is. If you're interested, if you want it, $20, send in a number. If you've already played, you've got a bunch of entries out there. Give it a shot. We're going to watch this video. We'll see if anyone decides to do so.
And
shipping is covered on it.
We'll hold on to these cards if nobody wins tonight, right? And continue doing it?
Yes.
Yeah, so this will be next week, too. If nobody wins tonight, we'll keep doing
Someone
it.
said, are you signing it? If the winner requests we sign it, we'll do it. Otherwise, some people might not want it signed. Either way.
And they'll get
it's yours if you win it, so we do whatever you want.
You can eat cereal out of it?
Yeah.
both pronunciations. And whichever one you use, somebody's going to make fun of you. So if you pronounce it cishet, somebody's going to make fun of you. And if you pronounce it cishet, somebody's going to make fun of you. What it basically means is straight.
So since Kitty donated a bunch of extras before she knew what the prize was, are we going to write those onto cards, do you think? Or what do you think?
That's probably true, huh?
Yeah, like, I don't think we should count them as, like, we're going to draw for her, but we can put them onto cards.
Yeah. We won, I think, or she won 3 in. So I could start doing that.
Sorry, I don't know.
As we go 22, 33, 6, 9, 5, 13, 11, and 7.
I'm so sorry, dude.
So
I'm trying to be fair. I want to be fair.
Let's go and give.
I'm not trying to like make like careless amounts of money off of this. I want to be fair for people. So these are just to mark the cards. They're not winners. What do we do if it's already a card with her name on it?
I know, right?
It's a double power-up card.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't even know what to do at that point. I guess that's just where the...
I think, you just have to count
That's just how it is.
That's the way the kitty crumbles.
Yep.
All right. I gotta do 33. It's going to be great. Do we want to watch this? Well,
and honestly, we're not going to do this very often. Like, as you've seen, we've only done this a few times before. We realize this isn't the most intriguing show to watch, but this is very helpful for getting certain things in order here, especially during tax season. Like, a lot of money has to go to pay taxes. It's awful.
Just filling out these lucky cards in case Kitty plays again. If Kitty doesn't even play again, this was a wonderful waste of time. But
Kitty, if you do want to play again, your chances of winning are pretty insane.
Gonna go through the roof. But this will be for 16.
All right.
Hey, you were already on that one, so we're gonna go for 9 now.
Oh, some of the tax money I'm also I'm paying quarterly this year for 2021. I used to just pay my taxes at the end of at the beginning of the next year, behind, and now this year taxes are being paid quarterly for 2021. I've
2.
already
After when you all done, just cuz.
All right, Matthew.
Oh, nice.
Let me get 5, 13, 11, and 7 for Kitty. And then we'll do your 2. Kitty screams on the 8.
Getting there. See, Kitty screams. If you would have done that, you would have won. Well, if you would have picked that card. All right, we'll watch some of this video until someone else does
Cisgender,
one.
not transgender.
Or did you already count? Or are you still?
I'm still counting her stuff.
Oh, damn.
There was a lot here. Lots to unpack.
That was very amazingly generous.
Yes.
Yeah.
13. You're gonna go on here with Marcus Living Good. All right. These are all just bonus winners. If you get there, this will be 11, and then we have 7 to get through. Good times, great oldies.
Did you see Cena was trending again recently?
Why?
I didn't even understand the meme. It was some weird like anime meme that John Cena was somehow involved in.
Kitty Screams going on here with Matthew Krecklau and this hot chick that wanted me to hand deliver.
You know, the Dick's Burgers has a food truck that comes out to Bellevue now.
Where at?
Nice.
I don't know exactly where it is. They come here in Mercer Island, like places that don't have actual Dick's locations. So I've been thinking
Bellevue
about
had a Dick's location, and it's one of the only locations to have closed down.
that, which is weird. I don't know why that would be the case. When did it close?
I think it closed in the 70s or 80s. In case screens, you already have this 2 of hearts. So we've gone through and we've given you those bonus options to win. And now I'm going to do Matthew Krecklau for the actual prize here.
Okay.
And Matthew wants
All right.
2. I'm going to do shuffle 3 times.
Dick's. It's spelled D-I-C-K-S, not D-I-X. Come on, get it right.
Come on, man. So Matthew, this is 2. 1, 2. Oh my God. I thought you were going to win because you got so many winners in here, Matthew.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's the limited edition Eric the Fed Viking helmet, the only one of its kind. And you know, we can autograph it if you want, but you know, you can just.
I'd probably just hold on to it, but if you guys want the auto, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you want.
I'd be like, keep your dirty hands off my precious Eric the Fed helmet. Signed by Ben,
54.
farted on by Billy. Oh my God, Eduardo, let's go with that 5-4.
Oh, damn.
Let's see.
Let's do this 13, good sir.
Oh, damn.
All right. I'm just going to...
It's heating up.
It's 54. I'm not even going to count it. I should just take
He's
the
going
one off
so
the bottom.
fast.
I should just take the one off the bottom, but it's like
Yeah, I
we
don't
know it's
know
going to
why
be
you
the
do
last
that.
one.
You're
We know
going
it's
so
going to be the last one.
fast.
I want to let everybody know the cards are here, Papa. They're here. They're here. And did Eduardo Garcia hit that lucky winning card? Ooh, 53 would have been it. And you share a card with Aja and Angel of Death. 53 would have been the winner. That sucks. Damn it. It's been a lot of time those jokers have showed up right before the winning card. Eduardo Garcia, we're putting you in here.
It's like Jared Leto.
Wow.
Fuck. So close.
Very close. The troll card. And then we're going to shuffle this up and give a Morton Dave that 13. Morton Dave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, my goodness.
Empty card.
An empty card. That's so rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
rounding
deck.
out the hundo. Why not? 7-13-11.
So Kitty Screams, this is a $20 or more dono to count this time
this.
around. So do you want 7, 13, or 11? Type it in the regular chat for us, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Let us know if
Sorry
you
for
want
the
7, 13, or 11.
misunderstanding.
Because this is for the hat. This is for the one of a kind promo. This is way bigger item than something that we had manufactured for a merch. You know,
Yeah, like I can go print more of these other things.
Yeah, we can't come up with badass characters like Eric the
Yeah.
Fed.
Yeah.
We tried.
I wish I would have thought of it now looking back. I was unfair.
We tried.
Eric the Fed.
But
Eric the Fed.
I'm keeping an eye out for Kitty Screams in the chat to see if they want 7, 13, 11, or if she wants any other number. You can pick. It's got to be one for $20.
Yep, just
above
let us
is the one
know.
Number.
We don't want to count your number without getting your authorization. You don't have to send in another donation. You can just type it in the chat.
Either of these chats will work. And then we'll make the play because you have so many freaking
You have a lot
cards
of
in
them.
there.
You have more than anybody else, I think.
It's up there. I think Matthew might be.
Matthew has a lot
Matthew
too.
might be
Those two
close.
are VIPs tonight.
Ayo. So on my way here, I just happened, there's a new Magic the Gathering card set came out this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah?
I just happened to look around for local card stores in the area, and I found one not too far away. So I drove there, and I'm pulling into this area, and it's like a back street in a cul-de-sac in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, this is not a card store. And I'm looking around, I see a garage open, and I'm like, no, this is sketch. This is sketch. And I look back on the comments on the card store because there was good comments. It was good ratings. And it's a guy's garage. He's a 93-year-old man who has like baseball cards, basketball cards, Magic cards, all this stuff in his garage. And
That's so cool.
The last message was like a year ago saying he's awesome. We love him. His great shop. You find out crazy stuff. I wonder if he shut down due to Corona.
Maybe.
Because I didn't even bother going in. I was like, nope. And then I looked and read into it, and I'm like, man.
I saw this thing recently where Wizards of the Coast is getting sued by the authors of one of my favorite series.
6.
Oh, there you go. One of my favorite series of Dungeons and Dragons books that they were hired by TSR back in the day, and now Wizards owns their writings. But now they're suing them for something. It's crazy.
I'm going to give Kitty Screams just a couple seconds to give us a number before I give Matthew his 6. And then we'll wait for Kitty Screams afterwards. But
is she still watching?
I hope. We just got a sweet dono from Kitty like just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, I think I see her in the chat there. 13. 13.
All right, 13. Yeah.
Sorry about the confusion.
I have
there.
Top Chat on, so for some reason it didn't show me.
No, she's in the it's object.
Okay, thank you. All right, object.
I hate that
Kitty
shit.
Screams. Here's
I hate
13.
how that happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Damn, fucking Matthew. You've been getting shit on all night.
That would have been his win?
Well, no, this was Kitty's win.
Okay.
But Matthew was going to go right after Kitty, so we were waiting for Kitty, and now the one-of-a-kind thing has been won by Kitty Screams.
Kitty Screams just won?
Yeah, the Joker. It's Kitty Screams. This one is the Eric the Fed. So, Matthew, we're going to have to figure something out for you, because you've been great tonight.
What can we do?
I'll do what I can to figure something out. And I think Ben and I will be able to come up for something special for you, Matthew, because you've given all night long, and this sucks that this would happen. But wouldn't this happen though? Wouldn't this actually happen? This makes too much sense. This would frickin' happen. I'm gonna draw the Eric the Fed hat. on this one, so we know that's the Eric the Fed winner. Send him a fart jar.
Fart jars.
I feel
That's the way to go.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, we're gonna figure something out nice for you, Matthew. Send your address in and email your address. You'll get something different and great.
So here, just to let you guys know, there's a few things we're working on, but the old school DP Smoke Pen Everyday shirt is being reworked to have a 2021 version of the shirt. So that's something that's in the work. It's going to look a lot like the original, only like a newer, updated version of it.
Nice.
Should be pretty cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be interesting.
Boy, we ran through that deck. That deck's got so many names on it. That deck's seen some things. Does it say, "Hi, I'm Billy and I don't smoke weed every day"? That's exactly what the shirt says. For those of you that want to buy that shirt, just send, $100 tears in a jar. Your tears in a jar for my farts in a jar.
Farts.
Farts.
Farts. All right, let's listen to this weirdo.
Guys like me, but the patriarchs, the dudes in charge. So the term is cishet or cishet patriarchy. And I'm constantly telling people, even guys, that they should embrace feminism. Because if you embrace...
He's the creepy dude that becomes a feminist to get laid. And, I mean, that's what it sounds like right here, right?
Yeah, and
yeah,
this is what a lot of guys do that embrace feminism.
Right. It always reminds me of that scene in Jay and Silent Bob where they Strike Back, where they meet up with like the animal rights activists, and there's like the fucking like totally simpy, nerdy, I just want to get laid and impress these hot chicks kind of guy that's in there. That's who this reminds me of. Remember that? He's like, "Hey, watch your language. There's ladies present."
Yeah, played by Steve Stifler.
Stifler, yeah.
Feminism,
Steve Stifler.
You have women that are at the equal standing. Why are women bitchy all the time and complain? Don't you think it could be because of the cishet or cishet patriarchy that runs their lives? You get these douchebag bros that are like, yeah, women are just nothing but Nazis and lesbians.
Who says
like that Dan Campbell asshole.
Victor
that I knew.
I don't know who
This
that
is why I
is.
don't like wiggers and dude bros. So,
what did he say?
They'll
I didn't rig anything.
claim that they're Democrat, but then they won't be kind as Biden advocates that we do as a country. We come together and be more kind. Or they'll spend half their time complaining.
The thing about that word is that when you say it, it sounds like you might have said the N word. So
And
it's
it comes
kind of
from that.
dangerous.
It comes from that word, so it's like a little
Sure.
cringy. It's a little rough.
Yeah, it is.
It is a different word though, but it does come from it. But if you say it, someone might think you said the other word with a hard R.
I've got it in my raps. I've said the wig nat word in my raps. You know, it's a
Wig
thing.
nat?
The wig nat.
About women, and meanwhile they date women that are just not good women. You know what I mean? Because that's what's
Know what
left.
I mean?
They either get the fat girl that's not going to give their kids strong DNA. I get it.
Yeah, he's obsessed with the strong DNA, and that's his excuse as to why 20-year-old chicks should sleep with him and date him and let him
Ew.
impregnate them.
More cushion for the
Yeah,
pushing.
because he looks like a great specimen.
Yeah, your DNA, dude. Is
My DNA
trash.
is shit, so I need a hot chick to give my kids better DNA.
You would think that if that was the truth, then that explains why JF Garepi chooses the slow-minded women, because he needs to give his kids a chance at not being a super intelligent genius like he is.
I'd like to see the repertoire of the kind of ladies JF pulled. Like, what do you think? Like,
Everybody should have their public information out there for everybody they've ever been with.
No.
And all breakups.
I'm not
But yeah, I
elated.
think it would be pretty interesting.
DNA, right?
The
He
fact
thinks he has shooted DNA.
Who, this guy or JF Garapi?
Yeah, no, this guy.
This guy, yeah, he's got a bit of a I don't know, Shrek bod.
This guy?
Yeah, he looks like a.
And then later on, he's like, I used to be 400 pounds. Now I'm like 2.
That's pretty good.
He lies. Dude, there's no way he's only. He says he's like 220. No.
If you want to fuck, you want to fuck a fat girl, that's fine. Or an overweight girl, that's fine.
It's not even about wanting to fuck a fat girl.
Unless he's like the lower 5 foot range, like he's way shorter than me even. That he would be 220 because he looks way. If he's like average height like me, and he's 220, he would not look this fat. He looks way fatter than someone at like average height would be.
You should want to fuck any girl that you're interested in, that's interested in you. It shouldn't be about fat girl, skinny girl, pretty girl, barren girl, childbearing girl. You're fucking weird for not trying to develop an actual relationship and saying that you're looking for relationships.
And why
This
is it
desperate mode?
Why is it only like dude? It's almost hopeless. I guess it's not totally hopeless. If Von Helton can get a 20-year-old to date him, I guess maybe you could too. But that woman was in fucking sane.
There's a lot of crazy women out there.
You're
You're
right.
gonna be just fine. You're
gonna be just fine.
I got messages this week from girls who were like, "I want to get that steak dinner."
That's you. That's not him.
They want it from him. They're like, "Let me find that guy for me. I want to get that steak dinner."
No, you didn't.
And I said,
that didn't happen.
I said,
You're
did you
lying.
not
You're
watch? I said, did you not watch the episode? He's homeless now.
No, you're lying.
He wants to
I
come
don't
to your
believe
house
you.
and cook a steak in your house.
I don't believe it.
So I have no right to judge. But if you want to have children, you have to, and you want them to be healthy, you probably shouldn't be overweight. I used to weigh 400 pounds.
Here it is.
And I now weigh around 220.
No. Unless you're short, like
No, he could
below
be
average.
short and he's still not 220. This is something that fat guys say all the time.
Oh.
They say 220. They always do because they're fucking liars. I've known 100, 300-pound guys that said they were 220.
220 is pretty. I mean, and if they're 6 feet, if you're 6 feet 220, that's like a pretty good weight for that height.
Yeah, its average is 190 at 6'2", I think.
Yeah.
So like we're talking 6 foot, it's like 175, 180.
Yeah.
That's average. So a little chunk, a little built, 220, you're gonna look like a thickie.
Yeah.
A thickie.
Huh.
So I'm working on that problem. They also said the reason I don't have a girlfriend is because I don't display my cooking skills enough. So I've just
No one says that. Those are trolls saying that to him. Yeah, that's why you don't have a girlfriend. You don't display your cooking skills enough. Well, I'll tell you what, if I was living in a homeless shelter, I had a kitchen, I could demonstrate that all the fucking time.
He's just telling the women that he wants to cook for them because he doesn't have a kitchen of his own.
Yeah, he was going to take them out to, what was it called?
The steakhouse in Spokane. Was it Charleston or something? Charlie's? Something fucking stupid.
I don't
can't
remember.
Chaff House? The Chaff House? The Chafe House? The Chicory Root?
The saddle.
Charlet?
Saddlebag, Saddleside, Chafee House.
Yeah.
Some reasons that they give are just bullshit, like you have to have a car or a job to have kids. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I mean, if you live in New York City or something like that,
Yeah,
no,
need a
you don't
car.
need a car there. Most cities you do, though.
If you want to have kids, you should have a car or a job or access to transportation.
You need it.
Don't. They'll pay you to have children.
They'll pay you to have children. Who just... does he mean like welfare and shit?
Is he talking about getting that government
Or
cheese?
taxes?
You get a tax credit for having kids.
Yeah.
But you're still paying for shit for your kid. I mean, you're gonna have to pay out the
Kids are
ass.
expensive.
Yeah, you have to pay out the ass for everything your kid needs. You're feeding a new stomach. You're clothing them. You're like,
And
spending
if
money
you-
on everything. Their diapers, like everything.
Especially daycare. If you need daycare,
Yeah.
daycare's expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
So,
like if you and your significant other have a baby, a newborn baby, and you both still work, like there's maternity leave for a short time, but eventually
it runs out.
It runs out, and your kid's not old enough to go to school yet, so they don't get that government daycare, aka school.
Yeah.
If you're working, you have to pay for daycare unless it's like provided as a benefit by your employer or something. Which
Yeah.
I worked for a company that did that. They had like daycare.
That's cool.
Yep.
I think that's
So
not fair. If you have kids and your company provides daycare, then I should be able to get some sort of service out of the company if I don't have kids. Like if they're going to hire someone to watch the kids, they should also hire someone to give lap dances to the single
I worked
guys.
for this company, no lie. I worked for this company that like you had to be like a high school graduate to work at. So like you would like we had a lot of 18-year-olds getting hired at this place because at the time like it was a booming business and they were hiring people all the time. It was a call center job. And your benefits kicked in after like 3 weeks. So you had full healthcare benefits after 3 weeks of being hired, which was just training. You went through training for like 3 weeks. So I saw a lot of young women, 18, 19, 20 years old, getting hired, going through the 3 weeks, getting pregnant like immediately, getting on paid medical leave, maternity leave, and getting paid for like months and months and months. And then they'd come back to work like after they gave birth and took care of their baby for a little while.
Yeah.
I saw it all
Playing
the
the
time.
system.
They like planned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, I mean,
that's smart.
Do you think as an employer I could like hire somebody like who that was a nymphomaniac to work at my company, and all their job was to like just make sure they don't spread disease. Like they're in charge of not spreading disease.
That can't be a member of your company. No, that would be like.
Because I'm not telling them to have sex, but they're gonna want to anyways. So that's like that way I could have an infomaniac working, and then I could have like someone who's there to watch the kids, And just, if there's an infomaniac around, that's just an incentive for the single guys as well as the incentive for the parents that want to have like someone to watch their kid.
Be that kind of guy that would be at home all the time taking care of the kids. I can cook, clean, do laundry, change diapers because I had nieces and nephew when I was young.
Your brother or sister should be alerted to like not let you change the diapers of children.
Is he licking his lips while talking about this?
It looks like it.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, change those fucking diapers.
My stepsister.
Your stepsister should watch your videos before they let you do anything with their children.
Thank you, Mutiny, right there. Mutiny right there. It says college sport teams hire those people. They hire them as tour guides, but they're nymphos that have sex with potential players. Dude, this is business. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it like when I open up my first Chipotle location.
7 years old.
You're opening a Qdoba.
No
you
way.
know it.
No way.
Dude, Qdoba, like, I even get comments all the time that are like, I've never even had Qdoba, and I can already tell it's better.
I got a comment on Twitter this week saying I went to Qdoba and it was
Lies.
fucked. They're like, it
Didn't
was
happen.
fucked.
Didn't happen.
It's 100%.
You're a
I'll find the
liar.
tweet.
You're a liar.
So
You're
at this point, I
you
have
fabricated a
great
tweet.
nephews that are, like, 3
You're a
and
known
4.
liar.
Or
You're a
2.
known liar.
You know, they're little.
Friends with
Little
Martin
boys.
Shkreli,
So
Onision,
I'm used to the whole
Sam
changing
Pepper.
diapers things. I did a lot of that when I was like 10, 11, and 12. And it's not really a skill you forget. You might have to relearn it a little.
He's looking for it.
But I'm not.
I like how he
anything,
liked
any of
it
these
too.
assholes.
What a sad human being.
I'll be honest. I got Qdoba for free at work today. I didn't get. I didn't get a fucking. I didn't even fucking finish it. Mediocre as fuck. Chipotle
Qdoba's
is miles
way better. Nope.
Like Walter
That's a paid
Thank you,
shill.
Finn. Thank you, Finn.
Say that
That's a paid shill.
They have this shirt now that say it's not in the cards for
Qdoba's way better.
Well, why not? Economic reasons or I'm an asshole? Really? Well, economic reasons aside, half Gen Z are left wing, and I don't see a lot of them dating dudes who live at homeless shelters. And also being left wing, I see a lack of compassion towards diversity.
He's going to say that ageism is just as bad as racism, and that the 20-something-year-old women that he wants to date are ageist for not dating his old ass. There are plenty of 40-year-old dudes that can date 20-year-old girls like they want to date them. It's because you are not desirable, and you had to date women old enough to be your mom to find someone to date you. You said your last girlfriend was like 18, 19 years old, years older than you.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Just the baseball cap crowd for the past 5 generations. Like they're the only dude that exists. And these guys will come up cock blocking and gaslighting while claiming that they're Christians or socialists. So if that's not you, thank goodness. If you're there with 2 girlfriends or more talking about how you hate the greed and the wealth disparity of this world, stop being a fucking misogynist and hook me up with one of them.
He's like, if you're the kind of guy that's got 2 or 3 or 4 fucking girlfriends, stop being a fucking misogynist. Hook me up with one of them. It doesn't work like that. Like, women aren't going to just date someone that someone tells them to. That's not how that works.
This ain't the 19th century, sir.
Hey, you know how you're dating me right now? Why don't you date this dude that's living in a homeless shelter right now instead? Will you do that? Yes, I will. I'll do it right now.
I mean, if you got it like that, she would.
So I can take care of her and cook her dinner.
This guy's fucking amazing.
I could take care of her at her house because I'm kind of not living in a home right now.
Just admit that you're ACAB, but you like guys that run around in cars even though you're a communist.
Look at this. Look at this fan reaction.
I don't care.
Chipotle is way better.
I don't care.
If that is his real name, Ben.
Chances are that's Chipotle. At Chipotle.
Because money.
Qdoba is
talks.
definitely better.
If that's not you, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you come up with an attitude problem, you're not my type. I like women that are sweet and Socratic. Socratic means you ask questions and you're nice to me.
I think you'd take whatever you can get at this point. I think this is all just posturing from you. I think if like the crack whore down the road was willing to blow you if you got some crack and gave it to her, you'd probably do it.
I would like to know.
You're my girlfriend now.
His last girlfriend, he said that was like whatever, 18 dozen. I don't know exactly how many years were. A lot of years older.
Old enough to be
than
his
him.
mom.
Older than him. A lot of years older than him. I wonder if she broke up with him or if he broke up with her. That's very telling of the character of this man.
I think he said she broke up with him.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, he's a fucking lose.
You're going to get exactly what you give me
He's
in
lose
return.
anyways, but like.
He's comic book guy from The Simpsons. But even comic book guy from The Simpsons has a girlfriend.
But comic book guy from The Simpsons has like a hobby.
A business.
Yeah, a business and a hobby.
Yeah.
Like
his hobby is his business, which is actually kind of
super
unique.
next level.
Yeah.
It's super next level.
That's true happiness right there.
Yep.
You call me an
comic book
idiot,
guy's the
I'll-
happiest man in the world. No wonder a woman wanted to be with him. Don't matter if he's a big
But
fat
he
shit
looks
dirt.
like comic book guy, I guess.
A little bit.
Balding with a ponytail, fat facial hair. I mean,
he's a botched comic book guy.
This guy is like scuffed Mario Batali. I'll cook for you. Okay, scuffed Mario Batali. We know why Mario Batali got canceled. You're getting canceled too, scuffed Mario.
see, here's
Batali.
comic book guy.
I do not like these women going their own way. They should stop being misogynistic women and have sex with me. Your boyfriend has 5 girlfriends. Leave him for me. All I want to do is rub your feet and cook you dinner in your house and vacuum your carpet because I have no carpet to vacuum of my own because I'm homeless.
Damn, that is, yeah.
Say, I'm not an idiot.
That is pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, how am I an idiot? You're an idiot. How am I an idiot? It'll be that whole thing. I mean, if you have to call somebody names like your spouse, your girlfriend, or your boyfriend names in order to have a relationship, that is what is known as a toxic friendship. And you are displaying both toxic masculinity and toxic feminism at the same time.
Good.
Because it's geared by capitalism loving drama. I can give you drama. Pour one out for the homies.
He poured in his crotch too, like King Cobes did? Is that how he's getting his dick wet today?
Black Lives Matter. But at the same time, while I'm pissed off about racism, I don't like age phobia. Why won't you date me? I'm too old for you? You're an asshole! I mean, it's better than calling them bitches, right?
Oh my God.
It's true, you're a bigot.
This is definitely a feminist
gentleman.
right here. This is definitely a feminist.
Yes.
He uses feminism to get things out of women. GG, you fucking predator, scumbag loser, and they're not stupid enough to fall for your fucking garbage. You're a piss poor manipulator, piss poor human. You poured that piss you're drinking out poorly. You're a piss poor pourer. You're poor and you're piss poor pourer.
The last video we watched, it was like he was talking like he expected like sorority girls to be partying at the homeless shelter that he lives at.
Oh yeah.
Dude, homeless girls love to fucking hang
then?
out. Homeless girls love to kick it. They ain't got shit else to do.
remember your battle cam stuff.
They love to kick it, dude. All you got to do is be a sweet boy, and
Give 'em
homeless
drugs.
girls will love to hang out with you.
To hang out
They
with
want
you.
to hang out with you, dude. That's what's called when you're homeless and you're hanging out. It's hang out.
Hanging out.
Hanging out.
You want to hang out?
Want to hang out? She's
got
like,
some
hell
blow?
yeah. Hell yeah, I got no home to go to. Let's hang out.
Hang out.
Let's go.
You know what? Sometimes when I'm traveling, I'll hang out. There's like, when I go to Portland, there's a park I hang out in.
You sleep in the park? Or you just hang out with
I just
homeless
hang
people?
out. I take a whole bench
Oh,
onto myself, put my feet up, and I hang out. And like I'll see a woman like shooting up heroin. Like, dude, you know how Portland has those long parks?
Yeah,
that are
they
like,
got the long parks.
Yeah. They're like a really long, narrow strip of green in the middle of Portland. There's like 2 or 3 parks like that in Portland, and there's one that I'll just hang out in.
Hanging out at the long park.
I'll smoke a doobie, hang out. I'll watch people do heroin.
It's true.
I'm hanging out.
You're like, hey,
and
H-girl.
there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, H-girl, we're hanging out.
Honest Abe, I'm hanging out.
You just need to admit that you're a bigot. You only date dudes that are your own age. You're a bigot. And we need to be against all forms of bigotry as
Oh
the
my
left wing.
God.
Misogyny,
Wow.
racism, classism, age phobia. And I'm not going to date somebody
Age
that is
phobia.
willing to give in to guys that have more than one girlfriend. You know what I mean? Would
Okay.
You give in to
Are you willing to date, put more restrictions on your date life and then complain about not getting a girlfriend? The more restrictions you put up, the more likely you will not get a girlfriend. But it's fine because with these restrictions were never deal breakers for the girl anyways. These girls wouldn't want to be with you. You don't attract the women you want.
This guy will be the next Cringerweight champion. I'm like Paul Heyman, and this is my Brock Lesnar in the Cringerweight division.
Yeah, I may vote for him.
I'm
'cause,
bringing
yeah, that's
him
pretty-
in because he is a powerhouse, and he
This
will
is pretty
crush.
sad.
And he's looking to the world title too. I think he's got it all. He's got it all that we need
I
in
agree.
actual Mania.
I agree with you, Ben.
someone that had more than one boyfriend all the time? Would you date that chick that just like has 4 boyfriends? So why would you expect me to date a chick that will date a guy or hang out with a guy and have sex with a guy that's got more than one girlfriend?
Well, normally if a guy has multiple girlfriends, they all like each other too. Not always, but a lot of times it's like if a guy has multiple girlfriends, they're all kind of girlfriends with each other too. Yeah, is a lot of like that's normally like that's how that's able to exist usually.
Why give a girl multiple orgasms when you could have multiple girlfriends? They can give each other orgasms. You don't have to do shit. It's perfect.
Yep.
Next level.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
And it's the guys that have multiple girlfriends aren't your problem. You act like that's the reason you can't find any girlfriends. That's not it.
Yeah, just work on yourself first, buddy.
It's COVID, and you're out there slutting around like it's no big deal.
It's no big deal, right? Until you get COVID, then it's a big fucking
cheers to your
deal.
disease.
But go ahead and slut around until you get COVID. Then you fucked.
The point is that we need more acceptance for marginalized groups. Because what that'll do for straight cishet males like me or cishet is make us part of this diverse chain of human progress, rather than the fact that it's just one type of dude. Dudes like me in charge with a lot of money. Dudes like me don't want dudes in charge that have a lot of money.
So he's like trying to reverse engineer intersectional feminism. Isn't that what intersectional feminism is? When you break it down to more generalized groups, the further you break it down, the more generalized you're going to get, the more uninclusive feminism is, and the more it eats itself away. He's trying to reverse engineer that. Like, look, we're not breaking it down enough. We have to break down feminism to include men that can't get laid. Incels have to be a part of feminism. This is intersexual feminism. Yeah, this is mad. This is fucking mad. This guy is great at how psycho he is.
It's just nonsense. It's nonsense.
I think we're getting Roger Wilco in the pleb chat recommended reverse cowgirl feminism, which I think is a big thing. Women can be cowgirls too, especially in reverse. I support reverse cowgirl feminism. Ride till you can't no more.
Yeah.
Nice 2 girlfriends. I see hate greed. Hey, hook me up. Don't be a misogynist. Come over to Instagram and throw me your phone number or your address or whatever, or we'll have a conversation. I would like to be a dad and get married someday, but if Gen Z is going to be a bigot generation, I can't give my kids the strongest possible DNA.
God, dude.
But I'm 10X. I would give your kids the strongest possible DNA as well.
Tough shit, man.
Oh, well, okay. You be a bigot.
Women love all this talk about DNA, except they like it better when it's being sprayed across their face. Like, this is not the way you go about it, dude. They don't care about your DNA if it's still in your sack. Chill.
Yeah.
But if you don't take your goddamn flaming cross off my lawn...
Oh, my God. What a bad analogy.
Call the cops.
20-year-old women not dating him is equivalent to the KKK burning crosses in people's front lawns.
Wow, that's a false equivalency right there.
Yeah.
Metaphors. Some people don't like metaphors. I don't really care if you don't
That's
like
a shitty metaphor.
That's why you asked me my type of
Yeah,
woman.
if you met a 4, that would be your type. If you were settled for a 4, if you met a 4 and settled for a 4, that would be your type. You could have kids with a 4. And you know what? You could raise those kids to further dilute the gene pool because you're already a genetic dead end.
An
And we know this.
Alabama 4.
Cheers, Martin Johansson. Love you too.
Cheers to that pun.
A West Virginia 4.
Take me home to the place I belong,
Are you
West
introducing
Virginia.
me to her? Maybe
Mount
in an
Mama,
answer.
take me home.
You don't have to, of course. You could be an asshole. It's perfectly allowed. We allowed Trump to be an asshole for 4 years. But you know what? You just date a bunch of clones anyway.
No, they didn't allow him. They tried to impeach. Well,
Impeach
they impeached
him.
him. Yeah, like they just didn't. They couldn't. It's really difficult to remove a president.
And
in
it's
office.
also
Yeah, there's no precedence.
we
Yeah,
always
so hard.
allow assholes if they're rich or famous, like we've always have. We started canceling recently, and we're really only canceling people who have lost their fame and their privilege. All the real privileged people are still uncancelable.
So if you're not that type, hit me up. If you just get the clones with the money and the
No
cars,
one's going to hit you up.
How are you like anything
Nobody.
that you like? I mean, you're displaying quality.
You're putting a lot of work into, like, meeting someone right now. You should, like, if you want to meet someone, get a place to live first.
I'm going to go splash and dash. I'll be right back.
All right. That's what I did.
All right.
Things that you hate. Yeah, he's got a car, but I live outside of town. Might be an excuse. But you really only date these guys because they have cars and money more than me. Yeah, he
No.
works hard.
No.
But meanwhile, you're a democratic socialist.
I love this logic.
Oh, excuse me, sis. I didn't know this was a bullshit world with you as well. Thanks. But the point is, you have to embrace certain things. Anti-misogyny, anti-racism. You can't just be against it kind of in spirit, you know what I mean? Anti-homophobia is what you need. Not non-homophobia, anti this crap. We need to be anti all this shit.
My God.
Just on principle alone. And if you're a chick, or you know, if that offends you, the word chick offends you, I guess you're offended easily. You're like a pearl clutching Democrat. Oh my. Yeah, the environment that we live in is dying. We need universal health care. And you choose to just pick on words. Oh, okay, you're offended by words? Nigga.
Oh my
Good, be offended.
All right. I got to wait for I got to wait for Billy to come back for that.
Homophobia, anti this crap.
I'm going to okay, everyone act like you didn't see that, all right? Everyone act like you didn't see that yet. Cuz we need Billy's reaction to that.
Yeah.
All right.
How's it going, Ben?
It's going good, you know.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having a great time on the show.
Yeah, thanks for joining
This
us.
guy is something else.
He
Yeah,
is.
I'm glad. Good to be here.
Everyone, if you missed the thing earlier about the Patreon, you should go back and look at that too. You know what they call Lucas Werner on the burn circuit? The vag of the rail yard. The vag of the rail yard.
Yay, Billy's back.
Oh no. Oh no. How did this happen? Oh, there it is. All right.
We need to be anti all this shit. Just on principle alone. And if you're a chick, or you know, if that offends you, the word chick offends you, I guess you're offended easily. You're like a pearl clutching Democrat. Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah, the environment that we live in is dying. We need universal health care. And you choose to just pick on words. Oh, okay, you're offended by words? Nigga.
Well,
Good.
it's been a good
Be offended.
show.
I really don't care.
It's been a good
The
show.
environment is dying.
Everybody,
We don't have
remember,
universal health care.
subscribe,
What I'm saying
like.
is that
This
you need
is,
to listen to the left wing.
This is definitely the end of the show.
We don't have our COVID checks for a year. We live in the richest country, all these industrial nations.
Just gonna start packing up here. Gotta shut down my computer.
Will you draw something before you leave? Or are you already shutting it down?
It's just shutting down.
Aww.
Oh, Billy, come on.
We've already been live for 3.5 hours. We've had a nice, healthy, long episode. I got all my computer put away.
Nope, I think you missed a part of it. I don't think that's all your computer. I dispute
Got all
whether-
my computer put away.
I dispute whether or not that's actually all of your computer.
Have this tiny little Gengar chilling here in the bottom screen. Little baby gangs, little Gengar gang. So what did we learn tonight, guys?
Don't be offended by words, I think is what I took away.
Don't be offended by words. We learned that if you are Matthew Krecklau, that the world will make sure you don't win. But we're going to make sure you do. We're going to find something. I don't know. Matthew said that Matthew'd like to just be on the show, possibly. I don't know if we could.
If someone wants to send me timestamps of the cool parts of this episode, too, I'll put them in the description so that we do the little YouTube timestamp thing. I don't have time to go back and watch it. But if you want to.
This last part has to be on it.
I need some good ideas for some clips. Like if anyone out there wants to edit a clip of our show, you want to take like artistic license with it. If you send it to me and I like it, I'll put it up on the channel.
And we'll give you full credit.
So were you offended by his words, Billy?
Was I offended?
Don't be offended by words.
I was done listening to his words. That put a nice nice
People
little.
are already calling it. You guys knew it. You knew it.
No. After that,
he's a BENPAI guy.
winning.
He's a BENPAI guy. He's going to be your next champion.
He did use the Ben word.
I don't know what that is.
He did use the Ben word there at the end.
I don't recall what you're talking about. I don't recall. You must be misremembering, as usual, Billy. As usual.
Classic Ben.
There's no classic Ben. Ben is ever evolving.
Classic.
There will
Ben.
never be a classic Ben.
The same Ben then is the same Ben now. That's why we love Ben at Drunken Peasants. He's classic. He's
I'm
a
not
classic. He's like Coca-Cola classic, except
I'm like
originally just
new
Coca-Cola.
Coke. Everyone will taste me and hate me, and I'll be gone.
You're like King Cobra's friend stepped on Coke. That's what you're like. This.
Full of energy. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right, good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.